So he's all right now with us, and now we got to face the wrath of his wife, who was even madder than he was.
Got fitted Japan!
Yeah, all the time me on business, I'm all about my business, but I ain't got no briefcase, yeah, all I got's some whiskey. Open that whiskey, bring it to you. Yeah, I'm leaning up against the door, and my feet stuck to the floor, and we're messing long ago, yeah, I've been in before. I'm a broken man, needing remedial lands. I'm all about my business. Let me love you till the morning. Let me love you till the morning, yeah.
What's up, feeders? Welcome to yet another action-packed episode of Got Faded Japan, and I am your host, Johnny. And as you fine folks know, Got Faded Japan is about three dudes, booze, Japan, and the news. And faders, this is episode number 752. Yep, that's right, episode number 752. And this is a great episode, faders. An absolutely fantastic episode because, faders, we have two amazing gentlemen here who are in an amazing band, one of my favorite bands here in Japan. We have Larry and Phil from CATCHY Claws. Yeah, gentlemen, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thanks very much, John.
All right, well, before we do anything, I gotta say hi, kampai to you guys. So, beers and drinks in the air. Okay, we got beers, we got wines, we got shochus and drinks on the way.
Oh, yeah. We got all we need.
Oh my gosh. And gentlemen, I know who you are, but the audience is just meeting you for the first time. So what I'd like you guys to do is introduce yourself to our audience. And let's see here. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I don't give a shit. Here we go. Okay, Larry, you go first.
All right. I don't know what to say to John. I was going to call you Terry.
Call me Terry. It's a good name. I love the name Terry. Kampai to all the Terrys out there. We've been drinking.
Terry, or my mate's called Terry. Terry, this one's for you as well.
Cheers, Terry.
Terry the dog.
He's a dog?
No, we call him like that because he's crazy.
Crazy like a dog.
He's a mad dog.
He's hungry like the wolf.
Exactly. Anyway, Larry, I don't know what to say really.
Where are you from? Where are you from?
No, sorry, I forgot, man. Sorry.
Don't be sorry.
Manchester, UK, and lived in London for a long time. Perhaps too much. Too long.
I'm impressed that you're from Manchester. Manchester's amazing. Yeah, absolutely. New
Have you
Order.
been there?
In spirit.
Yeah, me too, in spirit. Manchester music scene is legendary.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. New Order, man.
Manchester.
Yeah. Not only that, simply read The Smith. I mean, Oasis.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just a nightman.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's it, mate. And then, but for me, I mean, music-wise, it really started when, when I moved to London. Now, this is when I really actually started playing with a lot of people. I was a busker as well. I was a squatter as well. Mm-hmm. In England, you could squat. You could actually occupy a flat, an empty flat, if it was a council flat. Mm-hmm. You could stay 6 months.
You could occupy it. You could just break in and live there.
Yeah. You can do that in Detroit too.
Yeah, well,
almost anywhere.
I'm not sure you can do it now. I'm not sure you can do it.
I mean, legally you could do it.
Wow.
They couldn't kick you out for 6 months. There was between.
That's San Francisco now.
October, really, March.
Well, maybe.
Really, and so rent free because rent is generally the biggest expense you've got. And so if you're in a situation like this, you could focus on your music, right?
Nice.
I mean, you're still poor, but it doesn't matter because the money you make, you spend it on a loaf of bread or beans, beans and toast and shit like that.
Yeah.
Can we say shit?
You can say shit. Yeah.
I'm just
Obviously, he's never listened to Got Faded Japan.
No,
yes, you can say the S word.
Okay, sorry about that. For those who are watching, all right. And that's it, So spent a long time there, squatting, busking, meeting other people, touring. Did a lot of gigs with different people, and I've got a pretty good story for you later on in the show.
Don't forget this.
I'll remind you if you forget.
Play on different styles as well. I mean, jazz, country music, jazz, rockabilly. I did that.
Really?
Yeah.
But was it psychobilly or rockabilly?
I did both actually.
For real?
Yeah,
'Cause I see you more as a psychobilly guy. I know you.
Actually, because I had no hair.
Hey, man, it's all good.
Yeah, I mean, no, but I was in a rockabilly band. I mean, several rockabilly bands. You know, the rocking scene was big over there in London in the 80s, 90s. Psychobilly, I did a bit. Punk as well.
Of course.
You know, punk rock. Well, yeah, of course. You know, I mean, you know what I mean, right? All this styles of music, rock music, of course. You know, touring the UK, Europe, Ireland as well. That's Phil's from Ireland.
Nice.
Yeah.
So I got a question. So basically, everybody can squat that
Yeah.
doesn't have money in London.
Yeah,
And
could. I don't know if they can still do it now.
at that time, but is that why like so much great music came out of London or
Probably.
England and London
be.
out of the
Probably.
out of the 80s,
Yeah.
70s, 80s, and 90s? I mean, you had like the Sex Pistols, you had the
Yeah.
Clash, you got the Damned,
Yeah.
but in the late 80s, early 90s, you had jungle music, right? So all
Yeah.
these kids got, you know, they got the PRCs and like, you know, the Rollins, and they started making like drum and bass, jungle music and bass music. They used to call it bass music and stuff. So everybody's just squatting, making music.
The Prodigy.
Yeah.
Prodigy, yeah.
One of my favorite bands.
I'll tell you what, you know, in the 80s, at least, I can tell you that is true. Everybody wanted to be a rock star.
Yeah, of
You know,
course.
everybody. If you ask like a young lad, you know, you want to what do you want to study? You know, you want to go to university. What do you want to study? So, I don't give a shit. You know, I just want to be a rock star. You know, there you go. You know what I mean? It was everybody.
Yeah. Same when I went to school. It was like everyone wanted to be a musician because, I mean, like, you know, Ireland, we have we're kind of a musical country. You know, we have like U2 and Sinead O'Connor and, you know, loads of bands, and Thin Lizzy. I designed
Yes!
I designed this
Love
the
Thin
Catchy
Lizzy.
Claus logo,
Phil,
and I was inspired by the Thin Lizzy logo.
Phil Lynott, right?
Phil Lynott.
Camera's over there, so is the mic, Phil.
Phil Lynott.
All right, I'm taking this away from you. I never take away booze.
But what was I going to say? Oh yeah, and the thing, one of the reasons I took up bass is because everyone wanted to be a rocker and everyone wanted to be a guitarist because, you know, they get the chicks and stuff. That's the cliche. So I was thinking, if you had a map of Ireland and you have a little light everywhere where there's a wannabe guitarist, it's going to be grrr. But if you have the same map, everyone who wants to be a bassist, it's going to be a lot fewer, right?
Yeah.
So I thought if I take up bass, I have a better chance of getting into a good band.
Yeah.
With good musicians. So that's basically what I did.
Strategy.
Exactly,
Phil is smart, very smart.
Yeah,
So I was in
yeah.
the first band I was in was a thrash metal band.
Nice.
That was my main genre, and I still listen to it today. But I still listen to those old albums, not the not the newer ones so much.
Yeah.
No, like Megadeth and Anthrax.
Yeah. But
Sepultura.
Sepultura.
Some of these geezers.
Awesome.
What do you call these guys? They very famous guy. Yeah. I forgot that.
Pantera?
No,
They're trash as well.
One of the first metal band.
The first metal band?
Nikki.
Black Sabbath?
No, Nikki.
I was going to say Black Sabbath. What, you mean like, Motley Crue? Nikki Sixx?
Oh, Motley Crue. Motley Crue.
Motorhead right here. Yeah,
Motorhead.
I just happened to throw this on. I'm like, all right.
Nikki Sixx is Poison, right? Is it?
No. Nikki Sixx is Motley Crue.
Motley Crue.
Yeah, you're thinking of CC DeVille.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, man, you know.
Dead silence. All right. Booze guy. We've got a booze guy today, actually. He's getting more booze for us.
Yeah.
Yay, booze guy.
It's probably not here yet.
Oh, geez. But he's on the way. So, all right. So, Phil, tell us, how did you get into music? So, obviously, you wanted to play bass.
Yeah.
How did it all start?
That was in school. Well, basically, like, from the very beginning, like, I mean, everybody, when you're a little baby, everybody's first Christmas, it's like you're too young to, like, oh, I want to select this, so probably your parents buy it, right?
Yeah.
But from the first time I actually selected my own Christmas present, this is what I want, it was a xylophone.
All right.
Really?
Because I loved music, you know, I just wanted to try and make sounds.
Cool.
So, but it's just this little 1 octave.
Shit, man,
this
this is
little
like
1 octave
for
thing.
intellectual. You know,
And
this
then
is
a few years
take
later,
care of the brain. You know, the
We're
big
getting
brain
deep.
feel. You know,
No, but just I've
xylophone,
always loved
shit.
music.
You could
That's
have
the
played
thing.
jazz, mate. You know.
Oh, he's got a point.
You know.
If you changed the hat, if you had a beret, you would look like a jazz guy.
jazz.
You've got the beard.
yeah.
Oh yeah, that's essential. Yeah. But yeah, that's it. And then if like a few years later, I upgraded to a keyboard, which was it was only 2 octaves, but it was like this. You know, they have those. What is it? Kemba harmonica in Japan. They blow into it. Play the
ocarina.
Oh yeah.
Ocarina.
There's a tube and they blow into it to make
call
noise.
it ocarina.
This one was similar to that, but
Alright.
instead of physically blowing
Yeah.
into it, it had batteries, but it sounded like a vacuum cleaner.
Yeah.
It sounded like a vacuum cleaner.
Chair closer. Get you in camera there.
You turn it on, it's like, and then you're trying to play this. It was really awful.
So it's more like an organ.
Yeah. And then a few years after that, it's like upgraded to like 2.5 octaves.
Well, you're upgrading though.
And you could actually change the sound of the keyboard. It was
Yeah.
like, you know, like just little gradual things. And then in the 80s, do you remember there was a music magazine, Smash Hits?
Yeah, I do.
It was mostly for pop music,
That's right.
but they would cover anything in the charts. So occasionally they would have like an interview with Iron Maiden, Bruce Dickinson or something. Because
I want to read that.
like, can I play with madness? That was a big hit, you know.
Stream of the crystal ball.
So I liked that, you know, thing. And there was this ad one time in the Smash Hits magazine, and it was like a starter pack for if you want to be a guitarist.
Yeah.
And it was this the guy was dressed like kind of like Bryan Adams, like white t-shirt and blue jeans, and he had this really cool red electric guitar, and there was a little tiny cuboid practice amp, and it was like £99. This was the price of the thing at the time, which is, you know, nowadays that's like Ichiman or
Ichiman.
Well, the end's pretty weak these days.
10,000 yen.
10,000 yen.
Yeah.
So like it was dirt cheap, and I was like, oh, I really want to get this, and like I said it to my dad. I was like, you have no idea how cheap this is, even for just a guitar. It's cheap as hell, but it's a guitar and an amp.
Yeah.
You can practice at home. But he was like, it's a fad, you know. You think a fad, it's a phase. You think you want to be a rock star, but you're gonna waste music on this thing, and probably nothing will come of it, you know. So I was like, fuck hell, you know. So, but in school we wanted to make a band as well. Me and a few classmates, like when we were 13, 14 or so. So
I saw Bryan Adams
oh really?
and ZZ Top in Hammersmith Odeon.
Really?
Yeah, they were magic, man. I remember hearing the song. There was Bryan Adams. This is a long time ago. You know, I remember that song. He had that song, the very famous song. It was a hit. I was like, I didn't know his name. And I get to this gig. It was a free ticket, right?
Cool.
I get this gig and I see this. It's pretty short, you know, Bryan Adams. And, you know, I see this band playing. I was like, who's that geezer? You know, it's not bad. And then he played that song. And I read, oh, this is the guy I hear on radio all the time. What's his name? And it's Bryan Adams, right?
Nice.
Yeah, I saw him live. And then there was the very beginning, right? And then ZZ Top, that was they were headlining that day.
That is amazing. ZZ Top is so underrated because
I agree.
They are such a highly talented band.
Yeah.
Those guys have been doing it for so long. Like if you look at ZZ Top, if you Google ZZ Top, like early days, they don't even have beards.
Oh right.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yes, I saw it.
They're all wearing denim. It's just like denim jackets, denim shirts,
and
denim
hat.
Yeah.
I saw that.
And they were amazing back then. They were just brilliant musicians.
Yeah.
I mean, those guys are absolutely fantastic. And they got some major hits, but if you listen to some of their stuff that isn't major hits, it's still absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
I mean, they should be. I think they should be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, if not
I
even more.
agree. I agree.
Absolutely.
They should be, man. I don't know
What
why they're
you
not.
mean they aren't?
I don't think they are.
Really?
I don't. Well, then again, what do I know? I don't keep on top of that kind of stuff. But I mean, ZZ Top
They
is
should
just
be.
revolutionary.
They should.
Yeah. Yeah, it's amazing. I mean,
Great show, though, you know.
Oh,
it was
I can
a great
imagine.
Show,
Yeah. Wow, that's
only three blokes, man. You know, that's
guys.
what you got to remember, mate. You know, because it's a trio. And there was no other guitar, rhythm guitar or keyboard. It was just them three, you know. They were going like dom 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 dom. You know, that was great. You know.
I don't know if it was like the long beard was a gimmick or like an in joke, maybe, because unless I'm mistaken, I think the one guy in the band who doesn't have a beard, his surname is Beard. Right?
Oh, really?
I think so.
The drummer.
I think his surname might be Beard. So like Mr. Beard has no beard,
shit,
and the other two
that.
guys have huge beards.
But you're right, actually.
So it could be like an in joke. I don't know.
It could be an in joke, or maybe they're just starting off and stuff, and like, all right, dudes. We only have $20 to spend. We can get razors or beers. Like, beers! Forget about razors. We can shave our beards later. It never happened. I mean, good on them too, by the way.
It's an iconic image, though, you know. So maybe they're like, let's do something nobody has done before. I have a feeling he might have put the beers in the fridge, so I'll go have a look.
Yeah, go for that. Yeah. You know, that's the cool thing about ZZ Top. They are trendsetters because I mean, when I first came to Japan, nobody had beards. Now everybody
got beard now.
Everybody's got a beard. People have been having beards for like 10 years. I remember the first time I saw somebody with a beard. Like, when I say somebody, I mean like a non-Japanese person, right, with a beard. And I was at a cafe and I saw this dude walking down the street and he had this big beard, and I thought he was a famous artist. He's got beers?
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, that guy's like a ninja. He came in so quietly.
Just a few of them. But
really? Oh, that's all we need.
Just a few of them.
Just a few beers. Nice.
Yeah.
All right. A proper kampai. Here we go.
Oh, yeah.
Cheers. Cheers, gents. Let's get loaded. Dave Vade. But anyway, I thought this
Trying
guy
to make some Japanese in there too. Konnichiwa. I mean, you know, there's Japanese people listen to, you know.
Some do. Some do. Yeah. Hey, miho.
Ni hao.
Miho. Yeah. All right. So, how did you guys meet, and how did Catchy Claws start?
All right. I'll start, Phil.
You go ahead.
Well, we used to work in the same. It's not a school, you know. It's like
Eikaiwa?
we
Conversation club
teaching English, right? It's like way back in 2002 or 2001.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was just like.
Well, you guys have been here as long as me.
Yeah.
Wow, 2001, 2002?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I first came here in 1998.
You've been a bit longer than
that. Well, I first came here in 1998, then I came here again in 1999, then 2000, 2001, and then 2002. I just came and I was like, well, I'll be here for 3 months.
That's what I said.
Yeah, and 24 years later, here I am.
We all said that. We all said the same.
Yeah. I'm going to move to New York. That was my plan.
Right.
Yeah.
We met at this. Well, like I say, it's not a school. They was doing it on the cheap. You know, like they would rent like a space in a community centre. They put a lot of teachers in there, right?
And that's ghetto, dude.
Yeah, they would sell tickets. Like they would do it on the cheap. Like a ticket was 500 yen or something.
40 lessons. They pay in advance, and then they have to give you a ticket each time.
You know.
Oh my God!
Well,
it was cinema.
It was super easy. You know.
Just talking. It wasn't like like teaching grammar or anything.
So
just
it says where
conversation.
we met. You know, and at the time, you know, we sometimes we would go out and go to the hub, and you know, I mean, you know, shit like this. You know, you said I could say that.
You can say that. You can.
But
granted.
Anyway,
crap is also okay.
Is it really?
Anything is okay. Anything is okay.
I didn't know that. You know, and that's the thing. You know, later on, you know, because Phil and me, you know, we're like big into sports, you know, and especially combat sports, and we actually met. We competed together in a dojo, Kyokushin dojo. Phil is a black belt knee down. I'm a black belt showdown.
You guys fought each other?
We did.
We actually did twice.
Yeah. Twice?
Yeah.
What was the second time?
The first time was like a test match. It was
that was the Rangers, yeah.
And I won. And the second time was a Koryuji, and you won.
And I won.
So we're even.
Yeah. We did some international tournament too, like freestyle, Tokyo freestyle, karate and stuff. Yeah, we did that for a long time, you know, and so, you know, when we got to, I don't remember when it was, like 4 years ago or something like that. Okay, let me tell you this, John, you're going to love it.
I'm going to love it.
4 years ago, we have a friend here called JT, American guy, and he's a real cowboy.
Like a real one from Montana.
Yeah, he grew up in a ranch, right? And obviously, you can imagine, is big on country music. But, I like country music too. I think Phil does too.
Well, I do now a bit, but back then I didn't.
Johnny Cash is my guy.
All right, there you go.
Yeah, I always liked Johnny Cash.
But anyway, what happened is, was in this place, and I think it was for my birthday, because, JT likes cooking as well.
Cool.
So he's cooking all this food. Hey, Larry, any occasion he would do something, And he likes drinking.
He was always saying, "Let's make a band. Let's make a band."
Right. He was saying this. Let's make a band. Let's make a band.
What kind of band? A country band. And I was like, I don't know, because I'm a thrash metal guy. And
so this is how it started. We was at his place drinking and stuff. Hey, and I said, okay, I'll tell you what. I'll take your word for it. Next week we're going to book a rehearsal studio.
Let's just see how it goes.
Yeah, and we went there, and we liked it. So we went back the week after. A year after, we was doing our first gig with this guy. The band was called Lazy JT. Actually, we still play with him.
Lazy JT.
Yeah,
I actually like that name. That's a good name. That's a really good name. Lazy JT.
We still
it
play
rolls
with
off
him.
the tongue.
Yeah, we still play with him. And I tell you what, this guy, he plays in places where there's like 300 people coming. Last November.
What's his number? What's his number? I'm going to book him tomorrow.
Last December, we played in, what was the place? Hapoin? Hapoin.
Yeah.
Hapoin, right? It's like a super classy
hotel.
Yeah.
It's the place to go.
Yeah, and
the place to be.
We played in there.
It's like a conference room.
300, more than
not a conference
people,
room.
Yeah.
How would you say?
Oh shit, man. Sorry. And so anyway, cut a long story short. All right. So we played with him, but here's the thing with Lazy JT. He's a busy guy. He works in
He's
IT.
a bit lazy. Just a tad bit lazy here.
He doesn't have a lot of gigs. All right, maybe a couple of gigs a year, maybe 3 gigs a year. So we thought, hey, we want to play more.
Yeah.
So there was me, Phil, and our drummer, whose name is Baiju, is also a friend with JT. So this is how we. Yeah, this is him. I mean, you don't see this.
Kampai to Baiju.
Yeah.
He couldn't make it today. Kampai.
All right. And it's from India. And so we thought, okay, you know what? Let's get together and, we're going to work out. So I had a few instrumental songs that I wrote. And I thought, let's play this, all right? So we played that. And then after, there was a guy, Hideki, is a Japanese guy in the band. And I met him through work, all right? And I knew he could play the guitar.
Well, can I just interrupt for a second?
Go ahead, yeah.
So at first, Larry had written these instrumental
song, yeah.
And he wanted to release them like on Spotify, and, all the usual things. So like he would mix them himself. He'd play the guitar and play the bass and use Drum Machine for the drum track and upload them. But he also wanted to perform live. He wanted to perform this music to people. Yeah. But if it's live, he needs a bassist and a drummer and whatever. Yeah. So that's why he asked me and Baiju, would you be interested in this side project? And we're all in the same band, Lazy JT, but you want to do this side project thing just for playing live? And we're like, yeah. And obviously when he would like record his own guitars, he would do a rhythm guitar track and then overlay the lead guitar track.
Wow, he's like the mastermind.
When we play live, this guy's a musical genius. When you play live, you need 2 guitars. So that's why. Go ahead. What you were going to say about.
No, what I was going to say is this. So I knew this guy, from work, and he plays the guitar, blah blah blah. Well, I didn't know how good it was, right? So I said, let's. You come to a rehearsal, see what you can do, right? So he came, and I thought, he can do the job, no problem, And then, but the truth is, for the music we play, I don't really need a second guitarist. But I thought, hey, if he comes, that can alleviate some of the work that I do, and I can sing. Yeah. It's better than just instrumental, right? Yeah. All right, so that's what I started to do. I said, okay, you're going to be the rhythm guitar player. I'm going to do some leads, and I'm going to sing. All right, so you got the main guitar job, right? And we started singing. I'm not a singer, but it's better if you sing. I mean, I'm not. You know what I mean, right?
For the audience, it's more interesting.
You're a good singer. Why not?
No, I mean, it's not even the point. But I mean, you know what I mean. Like, look, you know what? Johnny Lydon, right? It's not a good singer either. But
Bob Dylan.
That's
Bob
debatable.
Dylan is not a good singer, right?
That's debatable. incredible.
Well, I mean, they're good in their own way. They're good.
Okay, all right. I'm going to tell you who's not a good singer.
Yeah.
This guy here. All right, I'm not a good singer. If you take me to karaoke, you kick me out. All right, let's get him out of here. He's drunk. He's rambling. He's talking about the news and booze or something. He thinks it's a podcast, for God's sake. Johnny, get out of here. You're a good singer, Larry. I like your singing.
Well, thank you very much. I'll leave you something on my wheel.
Oh, leave me your beer. Yo, what's up, Faders? Got Faded Japan has got a new sponsor. Our new sponsor is Gamuso Bar, located in Asagaya, Tokyo. If you're kicking it in Tokyo and you want to get your groove on, get your fade on, you better get your ass down to Gamuso. Gamuso is located in Asagaya. It's about 11 minutes from Shinjuku Station on the Chuo line. Gamuso has weekly bands, weekly performances. And hell, if you got your own event and you want to hold it at Gamuso, we'd love to host you. So contact Gamuso at www.gamuso.com. That's www.gamuso.com. That's right, Gamuso has not only beers in the bottle, but beers on tap. We've got every drink you want, so come on down to Gamuso. Gamuso, and if I'm working, tip me.
Have your attention, please. Attention.
Hey, yo, what's up, Vaders? Johnny here. You know I love booze and news, but I also love art. So come on down to thespiltinc.com and check my art out. I've got tons of stuff there for you to check out. And I've got paintings, I got prints, I got videos. And I tell you what, if you like a painting, I could probably sell it to you. And I tell you what, if I can't sell you that painting, I will definitely sell you a print. I've got prints of all my work. Prints are about 2,000 yen each, about $20. But if you buy two, you get the third one for free. So come on down to thespiltinc.com. Yo, and on top of that, I'm looking for commissioned work. So if there's something that you want me to do, I can make it for you. Just check out my stuff and see if you like my style. And if you like my style, I can definitely paint you anything on canvas, paper, whatever. I've done it all. So come on down to thespiltinc.com. That is THESPILTINK.com. Thespiltinc.com. Proper. Mitsuya Liquors. Yo, what's up, faders? If you're in Asia, if you're in Japan, if you're in Tokyo, if you're in Asagaya, you better get down to Mitsuya Liquors. That's right, for the most affordable prices in Japan, you can get over 300 different kinds of beer. That's right, over 300 different kinds of beer. And of course, they got all the shochu you need, all the sake you need, and of course, they got wine from California to Italy to France to New Zealand. They got it all. When I say they got it all, they really, seriously got it all. There's no joke about that. So get down to Mitsuya Liquors. And if you go in there and you say, Got Faded Japan, you will be more than welcome to go into their back room and drink those beers that you just purchased. That's right, Got Faded Japan at Mitsuya Liquors. And 3 times a week, they have a sushi chef there. So get your sushi on, get your drink on, get your fade on, and come on down to Mitsuya Liquors, located comfortably in Asagaya, about 5-minute walk from the station.
In Tokyo and craving soul food? We've got just the place for you. Soul Food House in Azabu Juban. Check out what we do at soulfoodhouse.com. Come by and taste the love. We look forward to feeding you.
Are you in Harajuku with some out-of-town friends or your family or significant others? Yeah! Do you want to chill and drink beer and eat sandwiches while your friends overpay for glitter unicorn socks? Yeah!
And the flavor's gonna make you complete at Harry's Sandwich Company.
So come on down to Harry's Sandwich Company in the heart of Harajuku, right off Takeshita Street. See you there!
Well, there you go. So, we started and we did our first gig. I think it's written here. Hang on. Yeah, Daydream Kichijoji was 2022. All right. The 17th of 17th of September. I thought it was earlier than that. But anyway, so,
It's coming up.
Yeah, we did that.
We practiced for a few months.
That's right.
Maybe 2 months before we played.
Yeah, well, we didn't practice much. That's right.
Not much. Lazy JT, we practiced for like a whole year before our first gig.
A year before your first gig?
Yeah, because we have like 20 songs. There's a huge arsenal of songs.
Yeah.
We play like 2 40-minute sets and stuff.
And you wrote all the songs. You wrote all the songs. The country song, country music song.
JT writes the lyrics.
Yeah.
Larry writes the music.
So I was like,
Gotcha.
So it's like he's writing those verses, and he's got no melody.
Yeah.
No, and he goes like, "What do you think you can do with that?" I'm like, "Look, oh shit, I don't know. Really, I really don't know."
But it's always great though, you know.
Yeah, and then, you know,
I never liked country music until I started playing in that band,
Mm-hmm.
and now I'm like, yeah, this is, and it's
good
fun to play, you know.
The bass, like I
Especially
thought bass,
for
like
bass is pretty easy. It's pretty easy. So-
I don't know if you're aware.
No, it's not. It's not that. I mean, Lazy JT is not only. It's a country rock.
Yeah,
it's
it's
not
more like
only.
country
It's not
rock,
only
yeah.
country because we even have
Yeah.
we have a song
Wait.
that's really Black Sabbath.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. Because when you guys say country music, I'm starting to get confused. Is it like kind of like my achy breaky heart that kind of stuff, or is it like
not this
no,
kind of
no.
stuff? But I mean, it's still country. If you listen to it, you'll say that's country music.
Yeah.
But it's not like it.
Dwight Yoakam. and
Yeah,
stuff
it's
like
kind of like rock as well. You know.
Yo, have you guys ever been to that country? All right,
So we cover some songs, but we kind of rock them up a bit.
Yeah.
yeah.
Sorry, what were you gonna say?
There's a steakhouse on Megarodori.
Yeah, it's called Little Texas.
Wait, no, I thought it was called Ribera.
Oh, all right.
Ribera. It's like when you go by it and stuff. It's like a steakhouse, and it's got all these huge like posters of pro wrestlers.
Oh,
Right, it's like a pro wrestler picture,
Yeah,
pro wrestler,
yeah.
and basically the owner of the steakhouse of Ribera loves pro wrestling, and he loves country music from like the 1950s, right? So when you go in there, and every single pro wrestler for the last like 30 years has come to Japan, and pro wrestling, I don't know if you guys are into it, it's huge in Japan.
It's
Death
huge.
matches
I
are
have a
amazing.
friend who's a pro wrestler.
Yeah, I have a good friend who's a pro wrestler.
Me too. I got a couple. And anyway, if you go in there and stuff, it's kind of like an old country style restaurant
Right, okay.
with these huge steaks that are absolutely amazing, and the walls are just plastered with photographs of all the pro wrestlers that came in there, like Hulk Hogan and stuff, whatever. I mean, for like greats to like minors and stuff, to the Mexican pro wrestling to whatever. Everybody goes there. It's like a staple, right? But they play some of the best 1950s country music. You go in there and you're just like, you're eating your steak, you're like, my God, this music is awesome. This is the best. Is this really? This is the country music that I want to listen to. You know?
Right. Yeah.
And the thing is, in Lazy JT, we have a steel guitar player.
Yeah.
Really?
He's
I like that. That's a great
Japanese guy.
sound.
Oh,
And
great
he
guy,
is
man. Great
really
guy.
good at what he does.
Oh, you know,
Holy
he's always,
shit.
and he
One of
goes
the best in
he
Japan,
always goes
probably.
to Texas like every year. He goes because he's got a family over there. I think he's like some brothers or something. And he goes there. Goes in Austin, Texas, right?
Yeah.
And he goes there every year. Stays like a couple of weeks every year. I mean, he went there like last month or something.
He went to
It's
Nashville,
brilliant,
Tennessee
man.
to
Yeah.
study the
the
steel guitar.
steel guitar. This guy's he's the shit, man.
Yeah, he's
That's
really
awesome.
good.
Well, next to me, please let me know.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, I mean, we could play. Lazy JT could play in Nob someday.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
no,
you
I
guys
mean,
definitely could. I think that would be more of What the Dickens kind of band. What the Dickens loves that kind of stuff. You guys played What the Dickens?
No.
We've never played there. Though.
What? You
Not
guys
yet.
never played What the Dickens?
No,
No.
You
not yet.
should.
Not yet.
Yeah, you guys totally should. What the Dickens is amazing. Great bands, great stage, amazing food, real UK pints.
Right, yeah. Well, I think you got to play covers over there, right? I think.
Play
You
covers.
gotta play covers, but you can also play your own stuff. I don't know the rules or regulations and stuff. I can't say.
Yeah, because anyway, you can do that. We played the Warrior Celt. It was the same. You know, we had to play covers and.
Well, are you guys like anti-covers? Are you like one of those bands like
no,
covers?
not at all.
The only covers I got are the in my bed.
Most of our music is original, actually, in both bands.
Yeah.
But we do play a few covers in both of them.
Yeah. No, I know
But,
you play covers and stuff. You guys play Billy Idol.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we play a bit Idol, but now, you know, we play a whole bunch of covers. Like, look, we play a Rolling Stone,
Yeah.
Jumping Jack Flash.
Yeah.
What's the other one?
U2,
U2.
With or Without You.
The Cult. We play a
Cult.
song by the Cult called
Firewoman.
She Sells Sanctuary.
Yeah, exactly. And there's another one we do.
Another cover.
Awesome. So
is it?
you guys got together. You guys. All right. Let's get back on the track.
Yeah.
You guys met in the country band, or you guys met at a school.
Yeah.
You started a country band with
Yeah.
another guy.
Yeah.
And then
With a
you
mutual
decided
friend.
to branch off with
Yeah,
another
side
couple of
project.
guys.
That's right.
And you started the Catchy Claws.
That's
Tell
right.
me about the name Catchy Claws. You guys like cats?
All right.
No.
Oh, got a
Cat
cat.
guys?
I got a cat. But
I love cats.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. I found a
It's about
name.
this thing.
I found a name, and the name was Super Hands. That was I wanted to call the band Super Hands.
Yeah.
Right.
So you asked me what I thought. And I was
Exactly.
Like,
and anyway, it's a good idea. I asked him because then I researched a little bit, and there was a band in Birmingham, in England. They were already called Super Hands.
I'm so glad you Googled.
Yeah.
I'm so glad you did that. Most people don't do that. They just come up with a name and they go for it, and all of a sudden there's an argument or lawsuit. Yeah. The SPILT ink.
Yeah.
There you go. My artist name. Oh God.
Really?
Every so often somebody contacts me and is like, "Hey, you have my name." I'm like, "Really? You have a copyright?"
Yeah.
I've had it since like the 90s.
yeah, that stuff happens. Like even like especially before the internet era. The thrash metal thrash metal band I was in was called Nexus, NEXUS.
Like the car?
I don't know if there's a car called that now, but like this is like 30 years ago. But so we thought like this is original and it's cool and whatever. There was no internet like in the very beginning when we started.
Yeah.
But then like years later, I found out there was some band in South America called the same name, Nexus.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you another one.
Nexus, good name though. Nexus is kind of a cool name.
It's like the kind of center point of the universe, the Nexus.
Yeah.
You know, so it's kind of a cool name.
I'll give you another one if you want.
Yeah.
Well, one of my first band was called the Shakers, and we thought it was a pretty original name.
The Shakers?
But hang on.
Okay.
We found out there's a lot of bands called the Shakers.
A lot of them.
There was a lot, and there was like the blah 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 Shakers. And we thought, shit, it's a crap name. We better drop it.
It's a good name, but
because everybody's called the Shakers, you know. Because when you play rock and roll, Shakers makes sense, right? Shaking, dancing, you know. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I'm talking about that old style rock and roll, you know.
Yeah.
Which is what we were playing, and let's call ourselves the Shakers. That's good. It's a good name, you know. But no, it's not. It's not a good idea. So I'm telling you, boys and girls, if you want to name your band the Shakers, forget it.
Don't do it.
Yeah,
don't do it.
It's a bad idea.
But even like kind of slightly unusual names, it can happen as well.
Yeah.
Everybody knows Skid Row, right? You know Sebastian Bach, the
18 Alive,
like huge famous band. But before they formed, before they like formed and called themselves Skid Row, there was a band in Dublin called Skid Row. Seriously.
That's what I'm talking
about. The lead
about.
singer and lead guitarist was called Bruce Shields. Because Skid Row means like when you're on Skid Row and you're like, like Dire Straits, the same kind of meaning.
Right.
The same kind of meaning. You're like the bottom of the barrel. Kind of
thing.
So
I'll tell you what.
And then the Dublin band tried to sue the Californian band because like we were named out first, but the richer guys have the better lawyers, so nothing happened, and they kept the name.
Well, record labels, man, they got cash. What can you do, man?
No, exactly.
But that's the same thing what happened with Blink 82. Blink 82, the name of the band was Blink, and then the same thing, lawsuits pursued, and they're like, well, we're going to be Blink. When's your birthday?
Oh, is that?
There you go.
Well, I don't know. I have no idea.
That.
Blink 1982, February. Let's get rid of the February.
5 o'clock in the morning.
Let's shorten it down. Maybe we can make it an acronym like BLI. I mean, what about the band in Japan? Dogs. DOGS, right? Koji's band. He had the band Dogs, and he's like, man, whenever anybody Googles us, dogs show up. I'm like, Koji, of course, because the name of your band is Dogs. Well, okay, we're going to be an acronym. Well, what does it stand for? He goes, it doesn't matter. Great band, by the way. An amazing band.
Yeah, that's good. Matt, I'm a bit dry now.
Yeah, me too. I'm dry too. All right, there's beers in the fridge?
There are.
Would you like stop the show and go to the fridge, or we just let it run?
No, just keep going.
No, this is Anarchy Radio, man. We're going to keep it going. The fridge is like it's like on the other side of this wall right here.
Just like right there.
We're not going to go to the store.
There's this and this. Either of these. So what do you want?
They're both of the same. Just get 3 of each.
I'll just get 3 of them. And
three for each person.
Yeah, last night I went to this. I'll tell you what, though.
Yeah, you said you're hungover. What happened?
Oh,
I'm
no,
hungover too.
I met that guy JT, that country singer. I met him yesterday. last night,
JT, where's JT? He should be here today.
Well, actually, he's probably more hungover than I am.
Yeah,
but, I mean, that's the thing. We went to the hub, all right, and there was, it's the Olympics at the moment, right?
The hub is a British, quote, British bar in Japan.
Yeah, well, like you said, British. But I mean, the pint of Guinness.
It's not 3 each, it's like 1 each.
Last night, John, last night,
Oh,
the pint of
sorry.
Guinness was 535,000.
My name is Johnny.
Johnny, sorry, 535 yen for a pint. What a bargain!
Wait, 535 yen?
Yeah, because it's the Olympic, and there was Japan playing.
Oh, okay.
Basketball, or playing. So there was a lot of people, a lot of fans and shit. And the hut that we were at in Yoyogi.
Oh, you're Yogi.
Yeah,
Nice.
and
Good area.
they had the special deal. You could order like a Kirin beer or whatever, but you could. I've never seen that. A pint of Guinness, a proper pint, for 535 yen.
That's amazing. Do you know how much? All right,
Guinness.
now.
Yeah,
You know what it is?
that's why I met JT there. We went boom.
Wow.
Boom.
You know what it is?
Usually it's 1,000 yen.
Yes,
Most
exactly. I was.
It's crazy.
Like a
It's crazy.
kid in a candy store.
You know yeah, that's awesome. You know what the thing is? I think they're doing it for the locals because right now locals aren't drinking as much just because the yen. I mean, your inflation's through the roof. Our salaries are all screwed up. Oh, we do have a Patreon. Sign up, please. And the thing is, it's just like a lot of locals are not going out.
Yeah.
I don't go on as much as I used to. I used to go to bars like 4 or 5 times a night. Now, nights. A week.
Yeah.
But it's just like now, like for example, it's Saturday night tonight, and like I've got friends that are performing and at clubs, and they're calling me up. They're like, "Yo, are you gonna come to my event tonight?" I'm like, "Shit, dude, I don't know if I got the cash, dude. I really want to drop like that much money and shit. I got to choose my battles now.
Right,
That's
man.
and we all
That's
do,
the
right?
case for everybody, yeah.
No. Not for the tourists, right?
Oh.
So for the tourists, they're going out because like the yen is so weak. I mean, because like, dude, at Knob, at my venue and stuff, people are coming in and like the tourists, they're buying bottles of champagne.
Really?
Like, dude, they're buying bottles, they're buying pints, they're buying so much
That's
booze.
the way to go, John.
Tokyo is
I am. But the thing is,
Yeah.
I think the hub right now is catering towards locals, which is an awesome thing. It's a great
Probably,
gimmick
yeah.
because when they do that, the locals are like, you know what?
Yeah.
Once the economy stables out,
yeah.
the locals are going to be like, you know what? I want to go out tonight, but I'm going to go to that one place that hooked me up when I didn't have a lot of money. When I was
That's
really
right,
hurting
that's
and
right.
stuff,
Yeah.
the hub hooked me up. They set me straight. They gave me great drinks.
Yeah.
They gave me a great price. Tonight, I want to go there and I want to support them. That's the way to go.
Well, I'll
That's
tell
the
you
way
what,
to go. Amen.
That is no porky pies, man. 535 yen for a pint, all right? Imagine that, man, Because it's normally 1,000 yen. You go there.
Half price.
Yeah.
Half price.
Because I asked you if they had happy hours. She said, no happy hours, but we've got this deal.
Oh, they
and
still
it's all
have happy
night.
hours?
It's all night. I mean, no, because normally they probably
like-
do, but
It's like happy hour all night.
all night.
Oh, that's beyond happy hour. Half off. That's like what's better than the ecstasy hour, orgasmic hour? Is that what that is? I don't even know, man.
I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
We obviously we had quite a few pints, and before going home, we thought, like on the
we
way,
shouldn't drive.
No, on the way to the bus stop, to the tube station, right? What do you call this?
They got it. They got
subway,
it.
the subway.
Underground.
Don't worry, they got it.
Well, anyway, there's a place. I wouldn't say the name. I don't know. I'll think it's not fair if I say the name.
Don't say the name.
No, because I'm going to say something negative. I'm going to say something negative.
Call it Johnny's house.
Anyway,
I was on my way to Johnny's house, but oh my god.
I was walking along, and we remember there was this place. We went there. That's the opposite. They jacked up the prices.
Oh, the opposite.
A lot of places are jacking up their prices.
Tell you what.
They're calling it gaijin tax.
One beer, 2,100 yen.
Don't say the name. In fact, actually,
No.
wait. Is it a famous place?
Yes.
That's taken.
Well, I mean, not as famous as the hub.
In Yoyogi?
Yeah, between Yoyogi and Shinjuku.
That's
You know what? Maybe you should say the name of that place because if they're jacking up their prices,
I wouldn't say it, but I'm going to give you a clue. It's a craft beer joint.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
All right, well,
DC?
all right. Don't guess.
DC is not in Shinjuku, it's in Gotenda. It's like,
so it's not
I
DC.
used to think
DC.
No, I used to think DC was expensive, but after last night, I'm like, shit,
place is
anytime
much
I go
worse.
back there, because
2,000 yen?
That's
Dude,
insane.
that's crazy.
2,100.
That's definitely gaijin tax because there's so
And
many tourists
that
now.
was
Shibuya, no. Oh, dude. In Shibuya, there's like gaijin. Dude, there's restaurants and bars. Not going to say any names.
Disgusting.
Can't say any names. But like, if you come in and stuff and you're not Japanese, you get a different menu, right?
Different prices.
Different menu, different prices. And other places, they'll just give you. They give you a bill. They'll just like. And this is a fact. It happened to me and my sister when my sister visited. Like, I know Japanese, motherfuckers. So the thing is, I was sitting down with my sister and her friend, and we had one drink each and one little like dish each and stuff, and we're just sitting down, just having a drink, just so we can like take a rest. And we got a bill for like almost ichima yen. And I looked at that. And my sister was like, "Here's my credit card." Oh, you got to touch the thing again, right there.
Oh.
Yeah, I was restarting. There we go. So my sister pulls on her credit card, and I was like, hold up. And I was like, sumimasen, And then I was like, I started speaking Japanese, and like, oh, they started freaking out and stuff. And then they lowered the price. But it was, no, I didn't say it. But still, they lowered the price, but it was still too expensive. And then I pulled on a menu, and I'm like, you guys are fucking us. Look at this. And I started getting angry. I was speaking English and Japanese and stuff, and I did the math. I did the math and stuff. I'm like, we owe this much money right here, and we're paying this much money. And like, and the guy goes back and talks to somebody. So somebody else is in charge or whatever. And he comes back, he's like, oh, it's okay. I'm like, yeah, you bet your ass it's okay. I'm going to call the cops. He's like, oh, police. I'm like, yeah, police, motherfucker. I got so pissed.
That can't be legal, right? Giving two different menus to customers?
I don't know. Is it illegal? I have no idea. This is happening. No. Let me just say, though, it's not happening everywhere. It's not happening everywhere.
No.
Some places are doing this, like paying like 2,100 yen for one night.
Yeah,
that sounds illegal to me.
For one beer.
For one beer, yeah. You up the price. Yeah,
I want to say this was one of the cheapest beer.
The prices were
Budweiser. You gotta be.
Some beer would go like to 2,800.
Yeah,
but still, not 2,800 for a beer.
Yeah.
That's even like for a gig. That's expensive.
Yeah, of course, man.
Jeez, man.
It's outrageous, man.
Yeah, so for all you guys out there that are listening all over the world and watching us on YouTube and stuff, when you come to Japan, I would say 99.99999% of the places are completely fair, completely honest. They are. They're great. But there's that 1% that's going to try to fuck you, right? So the thing is, like, when you get a bill, just use your brain and just be like, okay, all right, does $100 for one beer, one piece of food seem fair?
Just check the prices.
Yeah, because a lot of people here, they're like, oh, Japan's so cheap, the yen's so weak, and they just give their credit card,
Yeah.
So I mean, if you're rich, who cares? I guess, but and if you're like a local listening and watching this, be warned.
Don't go to these places.
Well, no, you go to these go anywhere you want and stuff. Because 99.9% is cool. But just do the math in your head. And just look at the price and just think if the price is fair, it's probably fine. And if it just seems a little expensive, grab a Japanese menu or something, or just ask the menu or look for a menu or something and just do the math and stuff. Yeah. I did that. God, I don't have a lot of money, right? So when somebody tries to rip me off, I'm just like, you son of a bitch. Do you know how many podcasts I've done? 752 podcasts. I only have a few people on my Patreon. No, I'm exaggerating. I'm just joking. But okay, getting back to music, Catchy Claws. How did the name come about?
Yeah, so...
Wow, what a tangent was that?
Super Hands, right?
Man,
Super Hands, that's right. I want to go down
Super Hands. We're back on track.
Let's think of alternatives to Super Hands.
That's right. I thought... Then I started thinking
because
of words like paws. Because paws, like in English, in England, paws also means hands.
Paw,
don't put your dirty paws on me.
Is that where southpaw comes from? People that are left-handed.
Oh yeah,
southpaw. Yeah, it is. Yeah.
I'm southpaw. That's that's where it comes from. Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay. Cool.
And I thought that is not. It doesn't have a good impact.
Yeah.
Well, I started thinking
because paw is like kind of cute, like a dog's paw. It's kind of cute.
Yeah. So,
but claw is more.
Yeah, exactly. And I
more
thought
punch.
Claws. That's band paws.
Nice.
And what should we say? Super claws. That sucks. You know, that's weird. It's dodgy. You know, Super Claus. Well, you're going to call your band Super Claus.
Sounds like a superhero. I am Super Claus. I'm Wolverine's little nephew.
Super Claus.
I thought, you know, in English, you know, what generally you say something's catchy, it means like people like it.
Yeah.
And I thought, hey, hang on a minute.
There was a
catchy tune. Catchy
you
music?
wrote like about 10 different alternatives, and you're like, Phil, which one do you think is best?
I asked Phil,
and I was like, I think Catchy Claus is the best one.
Nice.
And we did, okay. Well, let's go for Catchy Claus. It's good. I mean, you know, it's
and
not difficult.
Alliteration that you know.
Yeah, it rolls off the tongue. Catchy Claus.
And you can say CC.
Yeah, the CC crew.
You can say CC.
That's what we call our fans, the CC crew.
Exactly. So, you know, this is how it came
Wouldn't that
about.
be CCC?
CCC?
Well, actually, yeah.
Catchy Claus crew. C3.
You're right, man. I never
C3.
thought that.
C cubed.
C cube. No, C3 is better. C3. Holy smokes. That's awesome. So that's a great name. That's a really great name. So how did you... All right. Now tell us about the music. How would you define your music?
Whew.
It's a bit of everything, really.
Yeah, that's, you know...
We talked about the covers, but like...
Yeah.
How would you? I mean, I've booked you guys so many times.
Right.
I love you guys. You guys are absolutely amazing. Your videos are great.
Thank you, sir.
Well, no, I'm just speaking the truth.
Yeah.
But the thing is, it's just like, how would you yourself describe your music?
Well, kind of, I'd say, you know, first of all, you listen to us and you know, it's rock music, definitely.
Yeah.
Punk rock.
Central is rock music.
Yeah. Punk rock music.
Punk rock, metal, jazz, funk, hip hop. Not hip hop,
not hip hop,
but almost
very close. Yeah, because we wrote that song called "Cut the Rap." Mm-hmm. Right. Actually, you know, the song is. I went to this event one day in London, right, like in a pub, and like you know, like you would do in Knob, you know, and there's a lot of bands coming, you know, a lot of artists, and that day there was like, I don't know, maybe like 7 different bands, but 5 of them were hip hop groups, hip hop artists, and they were bad. You know, the first one, there was like this couple of young boys, you know, and they were really terrible, but they're young, so you kind of forgive them, you know.
Wait, what year is this? Is this like 80s bad hip hop or 90s year? Like,
no, it was last time, 2019 actually, yeah. 2019.
Oh, when you were
that's when rap was really bad.
Yeah. Well,
no, I'm joking. I'm sorry, little peep, wherever you are.
And you know, but you know, you go like, okay, you know, and then I didn't really care. I was with my mate. I didn't see my mate for a long time, you know. And then there's this guy got on stage, and he was really terrible, you know. I mean, his attitude was bad. He was rude. He was arrogant.
Was it Eminem?
I don't know, but he had all those, you know, like
medallion
chain and stuff.
Oh,
and his lyrics were crap, you know, like, hey, I'm from Middlesbrough, how are you, my bro? I mean, something very naive, you know, like something that a 5 or 6 year old could write, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, and it was like, I mean, it really was.
Well, you gotta fake it before you make it, right?
Yeah. Anyway,
just joking.
I thought, okay. One day, I was like, you know, I mean, I don't know, maybe a reminiscing of that, you know, that night, and I thought, hey, shit, it'd be cool to write a song about that, you know. And I started the first line. I wrote the first line. You know, my lyrics are always simple, you know, first line, second line, da 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 da, you know. And then I cut the rap, cut the crap. That's the song.
So basically, it's a song about people who rap but who shouldn't.
Yes, who shouldn't. That's what I say all the time. That's a song about, because we're both, I mean, I'm sure the other guys in the group too, we're both big fans of hip hop.
Yeah.
But real hip hop.
It's not an anti-hip hop song. It's just about chancers who really shouldn't do it.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I'm a really big fan of hip hop from the 90s.
Me too, man.
But all this stuff from the 90s is amazing. Diggable Planets, Tribe Called Quest. Oh man, yeah. Public Enemy.
They were amazing. Yeah. NWA.
NWA. Ice Cube, his solo stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, actually, everybody. Ice-T. Oh, dude, Body Count.
Yeah. I love that album.
Crop Killer.
50 Cent. Evil Dick.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
The Ghetto Boys. Do you know the Ghetto Boys? They're pretty good.
I remember the Ghetto Boys. Yeah.
Oh, it feels good to be a gangster. That's pretty good, man. You know?
Oh god, yeah. Bushwell bit.
hip-hop, man.
All right, awesome. Okay, we all love rap. All right, so but I gotta say though, man. All right, when it comes to your band, there's only in Japan. I think there's 2 bands that I know of that can shred on the guitar. That absolutely shred. Like it's like I don't know. It's like
talking about Andy, maybe.
I might be talking about Andy.
Bottle Dissident.
Okay, all right. Then let me say there's 4 guys that I know that can shred very well. All right, so. But the thing
shreds,
is,
man.
that guy shreds like a motherfucker.
He's fucking amazing. And if you're watching this,
best personality out there. Great guy.
Yeah, he's totally
big
cool
as heart. But the thing is,
really
just
cool
like, dude, when you play the guitar, it's like, it's weird because, like, I mean, your hand is going up and down and like moving around like this, and you're playing like, I mean, so many notes, so many. And I'm looking at it because, you know, usually I'm taking care of like the door, taking care of business, taking care of all the other bands and stuff, you know, because I'm organizing the events. But I gotta take a stop. I gotta take off my glasses. I gotta look. I'm like, wait, is this recorded? This isn't recorded, you know? Holy shit, this isn't recorded. What the fuck, you know? Because the thing is just like you play guitar like just like a maniac.
Yeah, I've been playing for a long time, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I think what you're referring to is a technique called sweep picking, because I use that a lot.
Sweep picking, yeah.
It's really difficult to do, but, you know, I've been doing it for a long time, so I guess, I hope I do it well. And he
does it well, faders.
Yeah.
Don't take my word for it. Watch it. There's a music video. Click down in the link.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, or wait till the end of like this podcast. But holy smokes, dude! I mean, you really fuck shit up, dude. Because the thing is, like, when you start playing, people stop moving because they're like, what the fuck? Dude, that's pretty epic, dude. When you go off and stuff, you know, it's like, you know what it reminds me of? You know what it reminds me of? Remember Back to the Future?
Oh yeah,
Back to the Future, right? The end scene where Michael J. Fox he's like playing like, you know, in the 1950s. No, not the beginning, but at the very end of the movie and stuff, where he starts finger tapping.
You guys
like crazy.
Yeah,
exactly. That's the scene I'm talking about, right? That's like you sometimes, but people they're just like, I mean, they're just like blown away, like, oh my god, this guy really can play the guitar, you know?
Yeah. Of course, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, you know, I've been playing for a long time. I stopped for a long time, then I got back into it, and you know.
But why'd you stop? Let's go right there. Like, what happened?
You know, I mean,
did you break a finger or something?
No.
Did you break a tooth? Like, I broke my tooth. I can't do it.
No, it's just like, you know, like for years, JT would say, you know, let's make a band, and I was like, country music, I don't know, but it was always a thing in the background.
Yeah.
And he had an acoustic guitar, and I would play, because I play guitar as well. But I'd play some tunes, and then Larry would play some tunes. I always said Gary. I don't know why. I don't even know. I don't even know. In a bit, I don't even know Gary.
I asked you if you guys had nicknames.
No, that's not my nickname. No.
But yeah, so. You know, I heard you playing, and I was thinking, he's pretty good. You know, like maybe we should do it sometime. But it was just I think the country music thing was kind of like a
No, I mean, you know,
for a while.
I mean, you
once
can imagine that
broke that ice, you know, it was like shit. You know, we can actually play music together.
We you know, I mean, what I'm trying to say is like, you know, I came to Japan, I started to play the music, you know, with some people. It didn't work. We didn't click. You know? I did that for 3 years.
You guys obviously click. You're like brothers.
Yeah. But, you know,
even your arguments are like, brother, I'm like, hey, come on, guys, come on. We're going to podcast in a second.
I know.
Just joking.
We're almost like brothers, really.
Yeah,
we are.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, and my thing is this, you know, I've always had, I speak for myself, you know, I've always had two passions in life, sports and music, you know, so when I...
Same as me.
Yeah, exactly. So when I, you know, that thing we told you before...
So martial arts and
exactly,
music.
yeah. When I told you that thing before, you know, when we was competing for a long time, you know, so when you compete, you know, like we did it very seriously.
Yeah, of course.
And, it's hard to do something else.
Yeah, that's true.
So we focused on
exactly.
We focused on.
So basically,
in the dojo, you know.
for like I mean, my case was 17 years, right?
Yeah.
So I still played with people. Like I played with Charlie's in his bar, but it was not really serious, right? So I never really. During this time, I wasn't training. I was just like playing, right? And then when I thought, okay, competition, I'm getting on a bit. I'm not going to do this no longer.
Don't think that way.
No, but I mean, what I meant was, okay, I want to do something else.
Yeah.
I don't want to fall into that trap of being a hardcore combat sport athlete, and that's all I do. There's just so much that so much else I can do.
Yeah.
So I thought, okay,
got one life, man.
Go back to music. That's what I want to do now.
Yeah, you guys are doing great. Good choice.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So, and that's it.
Awesome.
I thought, okay, well, it's good. I remember when I was playing in the UK and all that. I thought, that's what we used to do. I used to train a lot. I used to do like that. So, okay, let's do that again. And that's it. This is how it. And you get it back very quickly because you know how to do.
Yeah.
It's just a question of conditioning,
It's like a bike.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Awesome.
Conditioning. So never give up on whatever you do.
No.
That's right.
It's just like you
That's
can
right.
take a break.
Boom.
You take a break.
And the podcast is over. All right. Words of wisdom right here. We got it. All right. I want to move forward and talk about your music video.
Yeah.
You guys just dropped a music video. Tell me about it.
Yeah, earlier this year we did The Trouble With You.
Yeah.
It's called.
It's a pretty good video, and we've reached like 2K, 2,200 in a very few months, actually.
Yeah.
What we did is, we found this person. We can't say the name. She doesn't want us to say the name.
Don't say the name.
No.
The director.
Yeah. She's
Tomoko? No, I'm joking.
No.
She's a pretty good. She's a damn good, editor, director, blah 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 blah.
She's a multi-talented artist.
Exactly. Yeah.
Cool. Very cool.
And we asked her, and she said, "Oh, I don't know. I need to see what you guys do." And
because we saw the. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I better not say too much.
I sent her a videos that we did because we used to edit our own videos, but obviously we don't have the equipment.
No, I did it on an ancient Mac with a really old version of iMovie, and
and Phil does a good job. Yeah, and Phil does a good job.
I mean, as good as I could, but the quality was terrible.
So when she said, "Oh, I kind of dig your music and stuff, but what song do you want to do?" And she said, "Okay, well, let's do it."
So we chose a punky one, our punkiest song.
And she made us a very good price as well because we had to pay for it. Because it's not free. But it's super expensive to make a video, mate. You have no idea.
Wait, how much was it?
Well, I'll tell you what. If you go to an agency
studio
or whatever, they would charge you 300,000 yen for a video.
Dude, you guys, oh my god, there's
Hang on. You can find cheaper. We did. We found some, even gaijin and stuff, they would do it for 100,000 yen.
Yeah, film school students will do it for dirt cheap, but it's not going to be good.
Yeah, but I mean, I found this guy, I won't say his name either, but he was really a professional, right?
Yeah.
American guy. He wanted to do it for, he could do it for 100,000 yen. He said, okay, I'll give you 5 hours of shooting, and after I do the edit and blah 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 blah. But,
100,000.
100 is still too much for us.
That is too much for any dude. Yeah. Oh my god, dude.
If it was a record label, paying for a band, it's peanuts. But like we're paying for ourselves.
So I wouldn't reveal how much she charged us.
Don't.
But she made us an offer we couldn't refuse. Which is shit. Really? You'll do it for that? And she said yes.
Okay, cool.
All right. So we did it.
Good. Well, it looks good.
Yeah. And what we did is, there's a pub in Takeda that we sometimes go to, like an English pub. Well, like you said, like an English pub, and we know the publican. I mean the
bar owner.
And we asked him, can we shoot videos in your pub? He said, all right, no problem. We went there on a Sunday afternoon, and you wouldn't believe it, Joe. we advertised on Facebook and Instagram. You know, hey guys, you know, we're making a video.
We need
you know,
extras.
if you want, you know, if you want to be in a video, blah blah. You come in, you know, because
we
buy
had
you a
it-
drink and stuff. Nobody turned up.
Almost nobody. Yeah.
I mean, actually, John
I
turned up.
wrote a storyboard for the video with like detailed, you know, scenes, and some of the scenes were live. The band playing live, and so we were actually originally gonna shoot in Roots, but at the last moment,
Oh, Roots?
suddenly
Oh, wow.
suddenly some foreign band, like kind of big band, wanted to book a gig, and they said okay, so we couldn't do it anymore.
And anyway, Roots wanted to charge us like way too much.
Oh, God. Jesus. Yeah.
But the thing is, it was going to be a live shot where with loads of crowd members, so we needed extras, you know.
Yeah.
So we put like ads on all kinds of Facebook pages, and so who wants to be an extra in a music? You want to be immortalized in a music video, you know?
No. You guys are doing completely wrong. Nobody's going to show up for that.
No,
I know.
But we said like,
Well, we was naive, you know. We didn't know, so we tried.
but
It's all about direct messaging.
No, of
in
course,
today's
of course,
world, it's about direct messaging. Posting something.
But we did that too.
we did that as well.
Yeah, we did
Right?
that too.
You
And-
contact people you know, and then you contact them like 10 times afterwards.
That's what we did, and a lot of people said, yeah, I'll be there.
Yeah.
But at the last minute, they're like, actually, you know, it's starting to rain or whatever.
Yeah, it was snowing that day, and there was a guy who told us he couldn't come because it was his birthday. It was his wife's birthday.
Yeah.
What he didn't remember is like,
Fuck your birthday! You get here now! We are here! We got the sound crew, we got the lighting crew, we got the editing crew. Man, we got a crew for the crew! We got 5 crew! We got 2 live crew here, man! 2 live crew is here!
I tell you what, that guy,
The funny thing
he just
is,
forgot because
about
a couple
3
of months
months
ago,
before that,
he told us the same thing.
The same
I
thing,
can't
it's
make
my
it
wife's
tonight 'cause it's my
birthday.
wife's birthday.
You know what that is?
how many birthdays?
That is not a
many
friend,
wives
that's
does he
an
have?
enemy. Whoever says that is that enemy. Dude, if I say I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do something, man. I don't fuck around.
We ended up putting that in the song lyrics.
Yeah,
of
yeah,
one
we did.
song.
We did. We wrote a song.
Yeah. Hey, Bobby, you're not here right now, and you suck. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right?
Anyway, he ended up pretty well because I contacted you, John, if you remember.
Nope, don't remember that.
No.
I don't remember getting contact.
Well, I contacted you to shoot it at Knob, and you said, well, no, I've got this place in Asagaya.
Oh,
Cool.
okay,
Yeah.
that's what you contacted me about. No,
Yeah,
I thought you meant as an
yeah.
extra. I'm like, I don't remember that.
And I said,
might have been
let's
drunk.
do it. And
No,
we
yeah.
met Lee, Pee-wee. Oh, by the way, I'm
Wait.
watching
I think people might be confused, right? Right.
Okay.
You contacted me because
Yeah.
you wanted to shoot it
That's
at one of my
right.
venues,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And that venue right there, like they have so many weird things that they do all the time
Right,
and stuff
right.
that it's really hard to get into. But at that same time, Gamuso just
That's
opened up,
right.
right?
Gamuso,
Yeah.
Gamuso was looking for
reopened.
like promotion, publication.
that's right, yeah.
They're looking for bands to perform. They're looking for everything and anything. It just opened up, and I was like, you know what? Knob is out of the question, but I got something that's just a little bit
Right.
better for you guys. So I hooked you up.
Yeah, and thanks very much.
Thanks, because that's where we shot. That's where we shot the live
Yeah.
scenes.
And
There.
you know, Lee's such a wonderful man, Lee. If
He
you-
is.
if
Hell
you-
yeah.
If you're watching, you are.
He ain't
I hope
watching.
he is.
Yeah.
We can dream.
No, but that's awesome. Gamuso is an absolutely spectacular
Yeah.
spot, and for you guys to
Yeah.
shoot your music video there, that's
Oh, it was,
absolutely
mate.
amazing.
We went there, and you know, I tell you what, Lee even helped because you know we only
He
had
was in
one
the video,
projector.
yeah.
You know, only one projector. You know, there was that lady. She was like shooting, and she's a director, so she was saying, "Oh, on the left, on the right, blah blah blah," and there was no projector. There was a stand, but it was a bit wobbly, right?
Yeah.
And so Lee said, "Do you want me to hold it?" She goes, "Oh, that'd be wonderful." So you've got Lee standing on a stool, on a chair, I don't know, and it was just like
Holding the lights
and
on
she
us.
was going left, right, left, right.
He's a great guy, though.
He's amazing. Yeah,
He
Gamuso. It's great.
He bought one of our t-shirts.
Yeah,
as well.
he bought a t-shirt too.
That guy's an
And
amazing.
he's in their video. He's in the Trouble With You
Yeah,
video
exactly.
as well.
He's in there. Yeah, the last,
In the very
bit,
last
yeah,
scene.
Yeah, Lee is awesome. Lee is
He's a
absolutely
great
awesome.
guy.
Gamuso is such a fantastic place.
It is, yeah.
but it's basically the clubhouse. You go there and you're basically in the club and you're hanging out with like a bunch of friends. It doesn't matter what kind of events happening. It doesn't matter like what bands are playing. You show up, you're kind of like family. It's like the Olive Garden, but no, it's fucking for real. You show up in your family and stuff, dude. Everybody that shows up there, they show up, they sit down, they have a seat, whatever, they order a drink. Somebody next to them starts talking to them and stuff. It's a great place to meet people. It's a great place to learn about things in Japan. Actually, for all you faders that are coming to Japan and stuff, you know, I mean, this is an absolutely like gold mine.
Gamuso.
Check out Gamuso.
Asagaya.
Yeah, it's just like, I mean, if you have like, if you already, I'm sure if you come to Japan, you got a whole list of things that you want to do and stuff, Harajuku, Akihabara and stuff like that. But Gamuso should definitely be on the map and stuff because when you go there and stuff, the cool thing is a lot of people that go to Gamuso on the regular, they're regular people, right? They've been living in Japan. You guys have been living in Japan for like what, almost 24, 25 years?
Exactly.
Yeah, there you go. So if you go out there and you sit down, you're like, hey, I was thinking about going to Disneyland. And you're like, wait a second, don't go to Disney. Are you crazy? That's a waste of a day, you know? So the people there will like put you on the right path of where to go and what to do and what to see and stuff, you know? So it's a wealth of information with great drinks.
Yeah.
Great drinks.
Good. It's a great place.
Super friendly stuff.
Yeah.
Lee and his wife are both super friendly.
Definitely.
Oh, God, yeah.
And John's always there. Johnny. Sorry, it's Johnny.
It is Johnny. Yeah.
Johnny's a bit biblical, isn't it?
Is it?
No.
John?
Or like Mr. John? Is what God's name John?
The Apostle John.
Yeah.
What was John like the devil? That's kind of cool. And then Satan John came to town. All right. And so what's happening for you guys in the future? So what do you guys got plans? Are you guys going on tour? A lot of bands are going to Osaka and Fukuoka and stuff like that.
Oh,
We have 2 gigs coming up actually. There's posters for them there. The next one is this one.
Yeah.
It's a place called 3 in Shimokitazawa.
Yeah, that's next week actually.
That's next week.
Nice.
And
August 9th. And then after that is Black and Blue and also in Kichijoji.
Yeah, Kichijoji.
Oh,
you made a
postman is
mistake.
wrong.
It's right. Kichijoji's great. I love Kichijoji. Kichijoji's an
I need to
amazing.
fix that.
Yeah.
But we got another one on the 23rd of August, and it's really good too. It's in a good place. It's in the Kabukicho.
Crawdaddy, right? Crawdaddy.
Crawdaddy. It's a really good place. Do you know that place?
Yeah, of course.
It's really good, and we play with Creep Down actually.
Oh God, Creep Down! Those guys are awesome too.
Yeah, they're
Scotty's band. Yeah,
Scott, David,
Giro.
James, Giro
and James. Yeah,
bloody good guitarist too.
Yeah, he shreds. He's one of the shredders.
Giro's really good.
Yeah,
very good actually, and James. The bass player.
Yeah, everybody loves James. James is great. But the thing is, though, so you guys are going to play...
David! The
drummer?
The drummer,
Yeah, he's amazing.
Oh, this guy is amazing, man. You know, he does the...
he's in like
the drum
3 bands.
For us. Mm-hmm. He does the drum programs for us. He programmed drums for us. You know?
He's a great guy.
Yeah.
But you guys got to get out of Tokyo. The thing is, like, a lot of Tokyo bands play in Tokyo. They play in Tokyo for ages. Actually, most bands play in Tokyo, which is great. There's a lot of good places to play. But Osaka, man. I think Osaka is like the next, like, I don't want to say gold mine regarding money, but gold mine is just like, there's a lot of fans down in Osaka that love music.
Well, we tried. We went to Saitama.
Saitama's great. Yeah.
We went there. I mean, you're right. I mean, the people were great. I mean, we had 2 gigs there. One was in a grade school, Isomine.
Yeah, I'll get some glasses.
Isomine, all right. And it was all right. It wasn't bad.
Yeah.
But it wasn't a Sunday night.
Yeah.
And it was,
Sundays are hard, dude.
But especially over there because it's like in the countryside, all right? Mm-hmm. And who's going to turn up to this place on a Sunday night?
It's kind of hard. Sundays are always hard. Fridays and Saturdays are the way to go. But the thing is, it's just like, okay, I got a strategy, and I've told this to a couple of bands, and they never followed through. This is what you do. You and your boys get together, you get CDs, you get fucking, USBs, whatever you got and stuff, whatever you can. Go down to an area, go to Fukuoka, go to Osaka, go to Sapporo, go to these other places and stuff, and just go there and then go to all the great rock venues.
Right.
Go there and start talking to people, start meeting people, because
Nagoya?
I'm an organizer. Nagoya? Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I'm an organizer and I go to events all the time. I love music. Organizers love music, right? go there, start talking to people. Just be, you guys are lovely people. Be yourself. Just go there, just start socializing and stuff, and just start giving away free stuff, right? And be like, listen,
that's the point.
we live in Tokyo. We live t-shirts too. We live in Tokyo. We're here in Tokyo, or we live in Tokyo and stuff. But we really want to come here and stuff. We will bend backwards and stuff just to come here and stuff to support the scene or whatever. They're like, okay, cool. We'll give you a shot. You guys go there. Maybe you might be an opening band there, right? You guys are not an opening band, but you might go there.
Yeah.
You open up, you fucking kill it. You do that and stuff, all of a sudden they're like, oh shit, we got to get these guys here again. And then all of a sudden, boom, you've got a connection and stuff. It's all about building connections. I mean,
you're right, that's what it is. It's about networking and building connection. I mean, Osaka is definitely on the list, though. You know,
Osaka's hot.
Some snacks too.
Oh
man.
shit! I mean, you know,
no wine glasses, but you know,
dude, no, these are wine glasses in my book.
Yeah,
I'll tell you, there's a good place we played at in Saitama called it's in Koshigaya. It's called. Oh shit! Do you remember the place, Phil?
Easy Goings.
Easy Goings.
It's a great name.
Yeah. This place is amazing.
I didn't want the bottle. Actually, I do.
It's an Irish.
Well, there's another bottle outside, so you know this is a warm up.
Oh,
what was I going to say? Yeah, Easy Goings. This place is amazing.
Right?
No,
this place is amazing, Johnny. You know, it's just like super big because you know, like the further away you go, you know, from Tokyo, the more space you've got.
Kampai.
Well, that's true. That's definitely true.
And we played at this place called Easy Goings, right? And first of all, the guy was really nice, and this place is huge.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and the stage is huge.
It's pretty wide,
Yeah.
Another thing,
they have the visual thing going on. They project like stuff in the background. They have projectors, so it's like you have this trippy thing going on.
Popcorn.
But we didn't have a camera set up that day, so we didn't get any footage of it.
Well, the next time you play there,
actually, we have.
We do?
Yeah, Pigs and Truff. We did it.
Oh, just one song, but not the whole game.
No, you're right.
Speaking of which, you know, you were saying about the way in Knob, when Larry was shredding solos and stuff, people would stop and like and look and like, is he actually playing that? You know, when we rehearse, because of course you know all bands have to rehearse in studios. When we rehearse, obviously you can't record every single song that you rehearse because you know the storage is going to be full in no time. So we often skip recording, but there are times when we practice a song and he shreds it, and the rest of us are like, and when the song is over, we're like, we should have recorded that.
It's like Inagata Vita. It's like a 20-minute song, right?
And he's like, it's okay, I'll do it again. It's like, I'll do it again someday.
Yeah,
well,
you should record everything.
Live. Do it live.
Record everything, man.
Yeah, you can't record everything.
Why not? We got iPhones, dude.
But I mean, what? It's like no time to re-listen to every rehearsal.
Well, why not? But it's like, all right.
Actually, recently we don't rehearse that often because we play live quite a lot.
Well, that's good. Actually, that's even that's a good problem. We play all the time. We can't really rehearse.
But that has a similarity with combat sports as well. Yeah. Because in Muay Thai kickboxing, they don't really do hard sparring. Like in Kyokushin karate, we do. Yeah. Because tournaments are not that often. But if you're a pro Muay Thai kickboxer, they don't do any sparring. They do pad work. But they kick the pad. And stuff. Once a month they compete, and that is their sparring. Yeah. It's like once a month they compete. So they don't need to spar, you know. So we're kind of like that musically. We don't need to rehearse because we play live.
Well, then you got to record your live playing, I guess. Like,
so that's true. That's true.
All right, think about this, man.
It's always a good idea. Yeah, but you know, yeah.
It's all about recording. In today's world, you record everything. You record, like this right here is recording, right? So this conversation right here, let's just say like maybe 1 year down the line, you guys want to make like a movie about like, maybe not a movie, but like a documentary, 20-minute documentary about like, you know, like who you are and what you do and stuff. This right here, maybe like a 2-minute clip from this would be in it. And then maybe like a 3-minute clip from you guys rehearsing would be in it. And then maybe in the green room, or not the green room, room, but the VIP room, the chill room of a club. You guys are like talking about like maybe like your lineup or something like that, or whatever, you know, that would be in it and stuff. So the more footage you have, the more that you can pick from for like that's future, I guess, like projects. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true.
So yeah, because the thing is, the more, I mean, the thing is, everything has. I mean, this right here has like what 450 gigabytes worth of space. This is crazy. Well, I don't know. I just said that number. It could have been. It could be 2, whatever. But it fits in my hand. There's a lot of space on this thing. I record like a lot of stuff. So the thing is, it's just like, I mean, you guys can record stuff all the time. Yeah, I'm just at 1 billion trillion gigabytes. You know, I'm like, oh, Dr. Evil. So the thing is, I'm making
a Brazilian,
a Brazilian tan line worth of gigabytes. But anyway, so yeah, the point is just like, I mean, you know, record everything. In today's world, that's kind of like what you have to do. If you love it, if you hate it, whatever, you just got to do it and stuff. You know, always have this.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Just record everything and delete it if it's shite.
Delete it? No, delete it if it's offensive. Like, oh no, Larry told a joke. Delete it.
He said the S word.
Joking. This is a family episode, Larry.
Sorry.
There's kids watching.
Don't shoot me.
Don't talk about the
It's Japan. There's no guns. We'll stab you. We got throwing stars. Oh man. I want to talk to you guys about merch. You guys are really good about merch. You guys got T-shirts and stuff. So T-shirts, stickers, and stuff. Yeah. What do you guys think should be the next thing for merch?
Eco bag.
Ooh, that's a good one. For me and my stuff, I sell my eco bags, like the little tote bags. I sell them so quickly.
Really? Yeah, because that's the way to go, mate. You know, everybody
wants one. They go to the supermarket. Okay. Dude, we just went to a supermarket, and the lady's like, "Do you have a bag?" And I'm like, "I don't have a bag." She's like, "Well, do you want a plastic bag?" I'm like, "I guess I have to take one." Yeah. Bingo. Yeah, that's genius. Tote bags.
Exactly, mate. I tell you what, you know, I also use a wig, you know, when I play on stage.
Why?
And you know, because I've got no hair, but it looks
Who cares?
Good. It looks good.
No, but
know?
we have like
actually, it looks good. I actually look. I look better without a wig, but without a wig. Sorry,
but the themes change so much that we change our appearance mid-show. That's the thing, like, you know, the werewolf thing in the beginning?
Yeah.
So, you know, I was thinking...
Actually, I think the hat's pretty pimp. You should just wear the hat.
Really?
No, it's pretty dope. Yeah, I got a couple of hats like that. I love lids. Lids are the way to go.
It's like AC/DC's singer.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, you know...
Oh, yeah.
Brian
Jones.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But I thought it might be a good idea, you know, because I play with, like a Billy No Mate.
Billy Idol.
Billy Idol?
Billy No Mate. Billy Idol.
Spiky,
exactly.
Bleached hair.
And I was thinking, like, I'm going to keep this because it's cool, right? But, you know, hey, that could be a merch. You know what I mean?
Oh,
because there's a band here, and you write the name of the band on the band here.
Yeah.
And you sell it. I don't know who's going to wear that, but I mean...
No. Nobody's going to buy that.
Yeah, probably not.
Headbands.
Yeah.
Headbands.
Well, this is it.
No, not with hair and stuff, but like a headband.
Just a headband.
Yeah, because like the whole 80s thing with the leg warmers and stuff is coming back, and wristbands, people with like the sweatpants and stuff.
Oh, wristbands.
Have you seen that in Shibuya? You're seeing the kids in Shibuya and Harajuku with wristbands and stuff. They're wiping away their sweat. It's summertime. Everybody's sweating. They're going like this, whatever, right? So why not do wristbands? Wristbands with like your logo right there, like headbands and that stuff.
Back in the day, the Metallica Black Album time, you know, Hetfield used
to always... Holy shit, I didn't even think about that.
They used to always wear black wristbands, and it looked really cool.
Well, I thought that was like the leather ones that's like really metal, but no, these are like cloth ones.
They were to absorb sweat because it's interfering with the guitar playing.
I'll give you another one if you want. Okay?
Well, you're giving it to the audience. Yeah.
Fake tattoos.
All right, that's bad. Don't do fake tattoos.
Really?
Real tattoos are the way to go. Somebody has a fake tattoo.
No, with your name, you know, somebody comes to your gig and put a fake tattoo.
Oh, the band name.
You know,
like
on the face.
A temporary tattoo.
Like a football support.
Oh, a temporary tattoo just for the event for the night. That's cool. That's a good idea.
That's actually an original idea.
You'll sell it like 200 yen or 250.
No, you got to give it away for free.
Oh, you can do that too.
Because you do that, then it's like promotion.
This is good. This is good.
Promotion.
This is a sort of shit. I'm getting pissed, man.
Yeah, we're all getting pissed. Wait, you mean drunk?
No, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I'm
in
so pissed off right
America,
now.
Pissed means angry, right? But
Yeah.
In the UK and Ireland, it means drunk.
Yeah, I know. I
I
learned
didn't
that.
have any lunch. That's why.
Speaking of the differences between American and European English or whatever.
No, I've been in
European English.
No, well, you know what I mean. Because
you're
in
talking
Ireland,
to
we
like one
speak
of
the
those.
same as in the UK, right?
Listen, Phil. I've been to Europe like maybe 20 times.
Okay.
So I'm not your average American that's
I know,
I've been to Ohio. No, I've been all over the place.
I just want to go. I'm just like my brain is going back to the.
Getting pushed to.
Yeah, we're all
Of
getting
course,
pissed.
of
I'm
course.
so pissed off.
That's the goal,
Yeah.
But anyway, my brain was just going back to the thing of the hub being like a fake English
It is.
pub. And you know how it clicked for me that it was a fake English pub was
When you ask for a gin and tonic and they give you a vodka tonic, you're like, son of a bitch.
No. It was the menu. It was on the menu. It said it had draft beer, but it was draft.
Oh, really?
And when I saw that, I was like,
No.
"Oh,
That's American.
Draft.
Because in Britain, in the UK and Ireland, it's draught. It's completely different.
I
spelling.
didn't know that, actually.
Draft.
Yeah.
Wow.
Even checkers, Chinese checkers,
Yeah.
the game.
Yeah.
Wait, Chinese checkers or checkers?
Checkers.
It was called
It's
draft.
called drafts
Yeah.
in our country,
Yeah.
in Europe,
Yeah.
and it's the same spelling: draught.
Wow. Oh, that's interesting.
You're learning a lot today.
So that's how, when I saw the American spelling on the menu
Education.
We are all learning a lot about catchy claws.
and fake British pubs.
Oh, right.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean,
and pubs.
But the one where we shot the video is not, it's
too
not
much.
fake.
I'll be honest. The only real British pub in Japan is What the Dickens.
Well,
You could
In
be
my
right.
opinion.
You could be right. I don't know.
But it's not bad. It's not bad. I wouldn't say so, but it's not bad. You know?
Dude, the food there's amazing. The drinks, the pints there are all the way to the top.
Still,
Is it owned by a British?
more
company?
like a
Yeah,
bar room.
John.
You know?
Oh, well, then
it's more
there
like
you
a
go
bar
then.
room than a pub. But I mean, if like if you go to like if you go to England and
All right.
UK,
The most realistic.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say most.
in Tokyo.
All right. Well, I don't know. I've never been to all of Japan and stuff, but in my opinion, when I go to the What the Dickens, it is a brilliant experience. The staff, the atmosphere, the music, the food, the drinks, everything is perfect, right? And when if you compare that to the hub, if you compare that to the hub had pretty amazing prices when you're there. That's cool. I'm not dissing the hub.
No, the hub is good. The
Hub is
good.
Hub is good. But the thing is, it's just What the Dickens is. All right, let's talk about levels, okay?
Yeah.
What the Dickens is on the highest level in Japan. It's the highest level.
So I would agree with this, but
I think the second half is pretty good.
Yeah, but I mean,
the owner is Japanese, but
which one?
He lived
Second half.
He lived in England for.
I've never been to the second half.
He speaks English with an English accent.
Okay, I can't talk about that one.
It's
I've never
really
been there.
like a local pub in England.
Yeah,
Really?
The atmosphere, the decor and the atmosphere is very authentic.
It's
Okay,
really
well then that's
close to a
another
local
one then.
pub,
Then
yeah.
that's another one because
But there's
I've never
no-
been there, so I can't say.
And
There's
we actually
there's
but you
no
have.
we have a
live
Catchy
music.
Claus song, an instrumental called the name of that pub. I don't know.
Second half, yeah.
Second half. So
After-
all right. So
after the
there's
show.
two amazing places,
Yeah.
right? There's
Second
What the
half pub
Dickens
in
and then the second half
Takanohama.
pub. Where is the second half pub?
Takanohama.
Takanohama.
What was second half pub?
Yeah, the name of the pub is
Second half.
Second half.
Second half. Awesome.
Like in a soccer
It's got a
game, in
pool
a football
table.
game, they have the first
They
half.
got a pool
and the
table?
second
They've got a
half.
dart.
They got darts.
They've got the little cozy corner.
Yeah.
It's
We
really
call it the makeout
That's why.
room.
That's why we shot part of the video there because it's authentic.
Yeah.
It really looks like it's in England.
Yeah.
Excellent. That's awesome.
And,
Yeah, I haven't been there yet, so I got to go there.
But I mean,
How's the food? They got good food.
I don't know.
I've never
Is it good?
tried that.
Do they serve
Yeah,
food?
they do, but I never tried. I never tried the food. So Yoshiki is going to watch this video.
Oh, we got to go there and get the food.
Yoshiki is the guy.
I want to go there now. Let's go there. Let's go there tonight after we drink this bottle of wine. Actually, there's 2 bottles. Shit, dude. I can't drive tonight now. Fuck.
I can drive.
Yeah.
I have no intention of driving. I was going to fly a plane though, but that's okay.
I do that on my iPhone. But all right, awesome. Well, you guys, is there anything else that you want to say about your band? Is there anything else you want to say? Wait, I got a question. Do you guys, what about crazy stories?
Oh.
Like crazy, groupies or crazy events or...
Groupies?
Yeah, anything that you can say. Maybe like in your past bands or something.
Right.
People, they love stories on the show.
Okay.
They love stories.
We actually thought about it.
Yeah. Catchy Claws is only
Yeah.
2 years old, so
Exactly.
we don't really have many crazy stories, but we both have stories from
I've got
past bands.
loads of fucking crazy stories, but I'm going to tell you this one, all right?
Yes! Here we go.
So I was in a band, and that's like circa maybe 1995 or something, and I was touring with a band in the UK, in England. I was going to a place called Dundee, and Dundee's in Scotland.
Dundee, yeah.
It's really far from London, right? Because it was London based. It's really far. We had one stop, I think it was in Cambridge, like in Ely. Ely's a very old traditional city. There's a cathedral, it's really beautiful. We played our gigs there, and then we had to go all the way up north, to Dundee, yeah? And then, we had a mechanical problem with the van, because this band had a van. And we arrived late. We were supposed to arrive at 3 o'clock, but we arrived like at 6 o'clock, something. And the guy, the publican, the guy from the pub, he was pissed off. He was shouting, delivering a tirade of abuse. It was incredible. Oh, you fuckers! You were supposed to be there, and we didn't understand. Why is he like this? And he basically reproached us now to call him. We should have called him on the phone. Yeah, you got to remember in the 90s we didn't have
cell phones.
Cell phones. We had to stop, find a phone booth which worked, right? So anyway, gives a little bit more filth. We get there, 6 o'clock, and the guy is like, he's mad, and he said, I cancelled the gig. All right.
He cancelled it on you?
No, he said that. I'm not going to pay you.
Yeah,
You're too late. What are you doing showing up at this time? Are you crazy?
Yeah. Anyway,
he called you a fucking Brit?
Well, no,
is that like a racist thing?
No, sorry, I shouldn't have said that.
Scottish people are British.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Well, anyway, actually, anyway, forget about this.
Yeah, forget about that.
He probably said Sassenach.
Yeah, right.
That's racist.
Englishman.
And we thought, shit, what we're going to do? And the sound guy comes in and says, guys, I really want to deal with him. Stay here, don't go, don't do anything stupid, especially. We're going to deal with him. Went back there, managed to calm him down. And he went back to us and say, all right, how are you? You can play. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Well, you sure? Yeah, you can play, no problem. It happened before, don't worry. All right, so, okay, we know we're going to play, it's finished. What we did know is, while we were having this, altercation with that guy, there was a door open in the pub, and our bassist, I think it was Ollie, or maybe it might have been Bob, I don't remember. He shut the door, he locked it, right? There was this guy, the pub's owner's wife was inside.
In the cellar.
Yeah, it was in the cellar, because this is where they kept the beer barrel and shit.
And he was like, oh, that shouldn't be open.
Yeah.
I thought something really bad was happening with his wife down there.
No.
The
bassist went in and he locked the door. He's like, bye guys, I'll be back in 10 minutes.
Not that bad.
Oh my god.
She stayed there for a very long time.
Thank you very much for watching Got Faded Japan.
She was banging on the door.
It's not one of those stories.
So now, okay, we go to a sound check and shit, and we managed to calm this guy down.
Yeah.
So he's all right now with us, and now we got to face the wrath of his wife, who was even madder than he was.
Because she was locked in the cellar with a ghost. There's a lot of ghosts
oh my
in England.
god, we're never gonna play here. They're gonna fucking kill us or something, You're like, who locked me in? That was you.
Who locked me in?
And you just
It was you.
I know.
Oh god.
We couldn't lie because there's only us. In the pub, she knew it was us. It was one of us.
It's like the owner's wife, and then 4 guys in the band, plus the roadie. You're like, who was it? It was the roadie. Always blame it on the roadie.
Maybe it was a ghost.
It could have been a ghost.
It could have been a Highland ghost.
Well, anyway,
A banshee.
Yeah.
A banshee, yeah.
These guys were furious, man. You were unstoppable. It was just like going, it was like fucking. I know, how much can you take, really? How much can you take? How much of that shit can you take?
I can take a lot.
Are we going to play that? Because they're insulting us and shit.
Yeah.
You know. And we said, okay, listen. Okay, we're going to apologise. We're going to play. He's going to pay us. And we're going to fuck off. And it's what happened. You know?
You got paid?
Yeah, he paid us.
Fucking A, what a gentleman.
Well, it's a good
Well,
result.
you know.
Yeah, it is a good result. Yeah, yay!
Well, that was really fucking tight. We thought we were going to start a war, man. You know, because of this guy. You know, like the way somebody's coming to you and insulting you and shit, and after it's his wife. I mean, he's got the whole fucking family.
It's like a sitcom episode.
Oh God! Now, if the guy comes towards you, that's bad. But when the wife comes towards you, I mean, that's even worse. Because the guy, you can kind of talk shit, like "Yo, motherfucker." But when the wife comes, you're like, "Yes, ma'am. Yes,
exactly.
yes."
That's what the guy says. So
I'm really sorry about that. It wasn't my. It could have been a banshee, but it was probably me, most likely. I'm
Well, all
sorry.
right with me, but yeah, fuck.
And the guy said, I think it was as Bobby said, it was me.
He's half American.
And what happened? She slapped him or something?
No, but she was like, she wouldn't even. You know, when a woman gets hysterical, you know, what can you do? You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, what can you do? All right, your story. You're up.
Go ahead, man. Tell us
Come
yours.
on, batter up.
I don't have that.
You got to
many.
top this off, man.
I don't. No, I can't top that. I can't
come
top
on,
that.
man.
But it's just funny. It's just so embarrassing that it's funny.
Did you pee yourself?
No. But
That's not that embarrassing.
When I was in the thrash band, the Nexus, the thrash.
Yeah.
metal band.
The one you.
I played bass and I was the vocalist. I was the main vocalist. We were a 3-piece band.
Yeah.
Because the guitar player he was amazing. He was really amazing.
Really good,
So it was
yeah.
like Pantera. It
Yeah.
only needed one guitarist.
Shit, man.
We actually
It's cool.
we auditioned many guitarists, but they couldn't keep up with his riffs with his riffs.
Yeah.
So we were like, fuck it, let's just be a 3-piece. So it was drums, him on guitars, me on bass and vocals. But he was a student of Dublin City University, DCU,
Right.
and there was a Battle of the Bands. They had a Battle of the Bands thing there.
That's one thing that's
1
not
year.
really in Japan. Battle of the Bands.
Actually, there is, but you have to pay 30 man.
Fuck that. 30 man?
Yeah.
To play
Sanjumayen.
This was free. This
No,
was
I mean, sorry,
This
three
was
man.
free.
30,000
For
yen.
students.
Samayen.
Students have to play that as well. They have to pay that?
There is. But I mean, you played a lot of band, and it's actually pretty good. I mean, from what I heard,
Samayen's a lot of money.
Especially for students.
30,000 yen, right?
If it's a college thing.
And
In America, that's like $5.
yeah, well, but you know,
The
that's-
yen
that's-
selling,
in Ireland,
that's
it was
different.
free.
But
Just
they give
enter
you
if you want to.
they give you a video, whatever. I mean, anyway, that's not the point. Sorry, now I just interrupted you. Sorry.
Oh, no, it's
no,
okay.
no,
It's okay.
no,
We're
it's okay.
drinking,
It's
man.
okay,
It's all
it's
good.
okay,
It's all good. It's okay. Battle of the Bands.
Yeah, so the thing is, they had this Battle of the Bands thing, and in DCU they had a college bar, but because it's for students, the pints were ridiculously cheap. It was like back then in the 90s. Back then, it was like £1 was normal for Guinness,
Yeah.
and £1.20 for Heineken or whatever.
I had
But in the
time
college bar, it was like 50p for a pint.
Fucking hell.
I know, and the thing is, in the lineup, we were pretty late in the lineup. So while we were waiting to play, we were just knocking them back.
I'm sure.
All these cheap pints.
I'm sure.
And actually, one of my cousins, Sarah, if you're watching, you will remember this. I wish you that wasn't the case, but you probably do, because she probably told her classmates, my God, my cousin is going to play in the Battle of the Bands today. Let's watch. And then it was such a shit show. What the
Really?
fuck?
What happened?
Well, we just got so pissed that we couldn't play. And the thing is, before the Battle of the Bands, we were like pretty seriously practicing in the rehearsal studio, and we had it pretty tight. We were like, we're gonna win this thing, man. We got this. We're gonna blow them off the stage. But because we were near the end of the list, we were palladic drunk by the time we got on stage. And I was so pissed. I was thinking, okay, I don't remember how to play the bass, so I'm just going to concentrate on the vocals. But I couldn't remember the vocals, so I was just like leaning. I was just like leaning on the mic, going, and then hearing myself and laughing at myself. And the guitarist was he had some pedal problems. He couldn't connect the thing because he was pissed as well. He was like, "What the fuck," you know? And the drummer was like, he didn't drink that much, but he's the kind of guy that didn't really drink that much.
Right.
Yeah.
Right,
But if he drank a little bit, he just went.
Oh.
But he had enough
to go. So he was there like impatient as hell. Drum solo, like, come on guys. And the guitar player there,
we just started, dude.
And my cousin like shot a video or recorded it somehow.
Where she had like one of those VHS recorders.
No, I don't remember, but I heard it afterwards anyway. I don't remember exactly how, but I heard it afterwards.
Oh, that's terrible.
And the thing is, in the audience, you know, they were in the audience. We're on stage. The guitarist is like, how do I do this? And I'm just leaning on the mic, like talking shit. And the drummer's doing this insane drum solo. And everybody knew that like it hasn't actually started. We're just like everything's going wrong. But it was so long. Someone in the audience goes, Stonehenge. And that was it. That was in the recording that I heard. Oh yeah, it was our recording. Yeah, it was our recording. We recorded it. You hear this guy going, Stonehenge. I don't know exactly what that meant. Maybe it's just like standing on the stage doing nothing. We looked like Stonehenge.
Well, I thought you said Stonehenge.
No, Stonehenge. Or maybe it was like an allusion to the Spinal Tap
probably
scene, like this terrible metal band.
Stonehenge.
Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, that was embarrassing as hell.
That's pretty embarrassing.
And of course, we came dead last. Absolutely.
Because it was about the band.
Unquestionably, you know.
Yeah.
And and not only Stonehenge, another guy goes, they're real good. You hear this sarcastic voice in the audience going, they're real good.
Oh god, that really sucks.
Yeah, that was embarrassing as hell, man.
Oh god, yeah, that's the problem about going on late, man. And you can say that for like bands or DJs or comedians and stuff. You really got to pace yourself when it comes to alcohol, especially if you get free alcohol. Yeah. Like I mean, with my events and stuff, especially at Knob, it's like what 2,500 yen, all you can drink.
Yeah, that's a good deal.
Yeah,
it's an amazing deal.
It's a fucking good deal.
It is crazy. I don't know
if you watch this video, I recommend you to go to Knob, Shibuya, because you can see loads of good bands and
cheaply. And if you have the Nomi Hodai deal,
2,500 yen Nomi Hodai, which means, what does it mean?
It means all you can drink. All you can drink.
Yeah, but the thing is though, like we had a couple of times where like that didn't really. I mean, it wasn't as. It was kind of as bad as your band, right? Like we had one band. All right. There's two examples, right? Because like I mean, when I do these events, I drink a lot of water, right? I got one of those liter bottles. I'm just like sipping water and stuff, and then throughout the event, then I'll have drinks. But the thing is, it's just like there was one band. I'm not going to say any names. This band showed up and it was like
we want to know.
No, I'll tell you after the show.
Okay.
But this band, it was like a drummer and it was a guitar singer, right? And usually they're pretty good. And the drummer gets behind the drums and stuff. He starts like playing and stuff, warming up, and he's like, "All right, let's go." The guitarist shows up. He puts on the guitar. He's like, "All right, we're here." He said the name of this band. He hit the first note, and then he flies backwards, kind of like what's called Back to the Future. But he was like so drunk where he just went, "Ugh!" He flew back and he knocked over all the drums, right? And everyone's like, "Holy shit! Oh my god, is he okay?" And I'm looking at it, I'm like, this is awesome. This is awesome because I see so many bands that are so perfect, right? That I love it when a band fucks up, you know? Because like right now everything's so perfect.
This
like
chaos is beautiful.
Yeah. Exactly, absolutely, exactly.
You're a painter, so you will understand that. You'll understand the chaos in the beauty in the chaos.
I absolutely do. So for that to happen, I thought that was so fucking cool. And then afterwards,
this is a once in a lifetime.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Well, that's the thing. Out of like all these bands were performing and practicing and stuff, and like doing such a great like job and stuff. You know, it's just like for one band to like completely fuck up and stuff. It's actually quite beautiful. It's artistic. I fucking love the chaos. I love the anarchy of it. Right. And the same thing happens to like happened to another band. This other band, like I always have a sound check, and this band's like, we don't need a sound check. Fuck sound check. I'm like, all right, cool. They show up and they fucking hit the fucking like a Nami Horai and they drink as much as they can. And they did a sound check. They have a 40-minute set and they're so fucked up that they did a sound check for fucking 30 minutes to play one song and then they finished. And then, but that one song that they did play was absolutely amazing. Right. They did a great job. Right. But they did a sound check for 30 minutes while everybody, it was like a David Lynch movie, but you're watching it, right? It was fucking nuts. So fucking everyone's just sitting there like, do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Are we in the key of E? No, F. All right, do.
You know, the audience are watching them.
Yeah, it was weird. It was like the most bizarre thing, and I'm watching it, and at first I was pissed. I'm like, what the fuck are these guys doing, dude? It's like 10 minutes. Then afterwards, I'm like, after like 10 minutes, I'm like, you know what? Let's just fucking roll with this, you know? And I just like open up my mind. I'm like, all right, cool. This is fucking art. This is beautiful, right? Yeah. And then they played one song perfectly. Yeah. And then afterwards they had to get off stage. And then they came up to me like, oh, we're so sorry. I'm like, dude, that was the best thing I've seen in fucking such a long time. You guys fucking, they're like, you don't have to pay us. I'm like, fuck you, I'm paying you. I should pay you more. Oh my God. It was beautiful. I love it when bands fuck up because I'll tell you one thing, man. With all this AI and all these bands practicing all the time and DJs practicing and I'm like, I mean, DJs aren't even DJs anymore. They're just pushing buttons and dancing. Exactly. I played with records for fucking like 15 years, right? So the thing is, for like, it was like on their iPhone. I went to a DJ gig and a guy was fucking using their iPhone. And he's like, he pushed a button on his iPhone, and it played the next song. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, wait. This guy's a DJ and he's getting paid? Holy fuck, dude, this is crazy. So for me to see people fuck up, I love it. I absolutely love it. If I go to a club and I hear like somebody playing records and there's a train wreck, even a slight train wreck where it was like where like the beats don't match up, I'm like, dude, this is legend. This is real. This is fucking great. I love fucking real music. Now I'm putting this out on the internet, so if I book your band, don't fuck up on purpose, okay? Don't have scissors and break a string or some shit, you know. Don't do that, you know. But
do go for the Nomi Hodai. That's really good, you know.
I remember Dave Mustaine from Megadeth said that in an interview once. Like they were talking about, you know, sometimes you make mistakes on stage or whatever. How do you feel about that? And he was like, I don't care, you know. And he said the thing is, if you know, pop bands will mime. They will play the actual album.
No way! They all do.
And mime.
And sing.
But metal bands do not do that. They play live every time.
Yeah.
So he was saying, you know, if you want to listen to the perfect version of the song, stay at home and listen to the album.
Yeah.
But if you go live, the mistakes are part of the experience. It's part of the whole experience. It's what makes it real. It's always real. If it's perfect, it's like, are they lip syncing? You know, it's like fake. It's kind of fake. So
it's the difference between studio and playing live.
It has to be gritty and raw.
I love that shit. I love that shit. That's the way to roll, guys. That is a beautiful way to end this podcast. Play it raw, play real.
Oh, come on, Lauren. Let's keep it going, man.
Well, what do you want to talk about?
I don't know.
What time is it?
There's no out of time or out of booze, but...
No, we have another bottle.
Still have some more.
What do you guys want to talk about? Like, the Olympics. Did you see that guy beat up that girl?
Yeah, that was way out of order, man.
Holy smokes.
I didn't see it.
You got to go to
way
X.
out of order.
The only way to watch is go to X. All right, let's not talk about politics. I'm fucking...
Well, I mean, you know, I heard that Mike Tyson said... He wants to fight that guy. I mean, or that girl. I don't know.
He wants to fuck what?
He wants to fight.
Oh, fight! Yeah.
And on that note,
we got CATCHY Claws. Thank you very much for tuning in.
Really? Is it going to end now?
Well, what do you want to talk about? You guys, I think we covered like the past, present, and future.
Yeah. Well, let's have another
drink. We can do that off camera, you know.
Yeah, we can do it, you know, on camera.
We're already like an hour and 40 minutes deep.
Oh, really? Oh, shit.
Yeah, usually
Yeah.
it's only an hour and a half.
Oh, so maybe it's time to say goodbye.
I think it might be. Yeah.
Sorry about that.
All right. Well, on that note, faders, I want to say thank you very much for tuning in this very special episode of Got Faded Japan. Catchy Claws. All right. You guys are absolutely amazing.
Thank you,
dude. Thank you, Larry. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
and,
Johnny.
You guys. All right. I want to ask. How can people find out about Catchy Claws in Japan?
I'll tell you this. All right, we've got several stuff. Go to Facebook and type Catchy Claws. We've got that.
That's the main. That's the main
right
one.
there. All right, and we've got an Instagram account also.
Twitter.
Yeah, exactly. We've got
Everything.
Twitter, X.
X.
Right? We've got TikTok. We've got TikTok as well.
Have we?
Yeah, I started.
You guys are on TikTok?
Okay.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
I started. And
Basically, all the social media.
yeah,
were
and
on
we've
everything.
got a website as well.
Nice.
So we have a website and we have a YouTube channel as well.
Yeah, and
With
of
a
course
lot
a
of videos.
YouTube channel. So this is where you can find.
Yeah,
You can
easy.
find us. I just want to say, on the 8th of August,
Yeah.
it's a Thursday. We are playing at
3.
yeah, it's called Basement 3 or something like that. It's in Shimokitazawa.
Yeah.
Shimokitazawa.
Shimokita.
Yeah, Shimokita. Yeah.
Shimokitazawa.
I used to
Man.
live there
Oh, really?
for 9 years.
Oh, nice.
Oh, wow.
Nice. It's a good area.
It used to be so much better.
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh.
All right, you guys are going to play there, though.
Yeah.
And we've got another one on the 12th of August in Kichijoji.
Fucking love Kichijoji.
It's a good place, isn't it?
Kichijoji's awesome.
Yeah, and it's called
Yeah.
Black and Blue.
Black and blue.
Yeah, and it's
I need
like
to
a
fix
live
that
house
post.
as well, you know. And
Crawdaddy after that.
yeah, I don't know what it is about Black and Blue, but you know, and yes, exactly. The last one is at what's it called?
Crawdaddy in
Crawdaddy,
Kabukicho.
yeah, Crawdaddy in the
You guys are
Kabukicho.
all over the place, man. I fucking love it.
You know, and you should come to this gig, John.
I will be at the
because-
gig. Don't ask me. I'll be there.
Because
I get a discount,
we're playing
right?
with Clip Down.
Yeah, we'll get
our
you
good
for free,
friends, Clip Down.
Clip down.
Clip down.
Clip
Oh
Down.
God,
down.
dude, you just started a war.
Don't shoot me, Scott.
I got a clip
Down.
down.
Oh no.
And it's on the 23rd of August. And this place is amazing. It's not a big place, all right? Not a big place.
No.
But
Good
it was a
sound.
yeah, exactly.
Good sound.
Good sound.
Small places are better.
Good stage. And, you know, here's the thing. I want to say this, John.
Knee.
All right. Sometimes, sometimes... yes, Johnny, sorry.
It's okay.
Sometimes, you know, places like Knob or Gemso have no places nowhere to seat. Right?
Oh, okay, everyone's
There's
standing.
nowhere to sit. Yeah, it's like you go somewhere and everybody's got to stand.
Everyone's got to stand, yeah.
Gotta stand.
And that's fine. That's fine.
That's fine, yeah.
really good. And I think it should be like that. But we heard from some of our fans that they wouldn't go to these places because they can't sit, and they don't want to stay.
Son of a
They don't
bitch.
want to stand for 3 hours.
Yeah.
But this place, the Crawdaddy place,
It has seating, yeah.
exactly
For
for a
everyone.
sitting area. So
Awesome.
if you want to see the band, if you want to sit and see the band, you can do it.
Fantastic, man. That's absolutely awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could lie on the floor. And,
Yeah, and if you don't, if you want to be in front of the stage, that's
I want to go to a club where you got futons, and all of a sudden you're just like, all right, Phil, we're gonna cuddle.
bean bags. Bean bags.
Bean bags, bring back bean bags, dude. Oh my! But if you have bean bags, dude, if the band is like a folk song, if it's like Simon and Garfunkel, you're gonna fall asleep.
You're gonna fall asleep.
Hello, silence, my good friend. I am sleeping until the end.
for that.
Oh God! Well, you guys are playing at a lot of places. Faders,
yeah.
go down into the show notes, because down in the show notes, every single listing of what they're gonna do and where they're gonna be is gonna be down there and stuff, including their Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, MyTube, MySpace, Friendster, Mixi, all that shit is all gonna be down there. So,
All right.
Faders, once again, thank you very much for tuning in to this very special episode of Got Faded Japan. It's so awesome to hang out with you guys. Thank you for making it to the very end and stuff. It's so great to see you guys. And once again, I want to say thank you, Larry, for hanging out.
Thank you, Johnny.
You guys, Phil, come on, give me some love.
I want to say one more thing. I just want to say, there's a special thank to John Cousin.
Oh, yeah.
John Cousin? Oh, I don't know.
And it's the Pop Culture Cafe. This is where we are.
This is
now.
where we shot the podcast.
Oh, shit. Yeah, absolutely.
Big shout out to John Cousins.
John Cousins. Are you here, John? No. Apparently he's not. But I mean, okay, so I just want to say thank you, John.
So yes, we're at the Pop Culture Cafe here in Tokyo, Japan, and it is an amazing place. Absolutely spectacular, great drinks, great people, great times, and thank you so much for hosting us. Faders, thank you so much, and we'll catch you next time.
Hell yeah!
Goddamn shit-sucking vampire. Will you wait till Mom finds out, buddy?
I've got a government job to abuse and a lonely wife to fuck.
As far back as I can remember, I always wanted to be a gangster.
God, the pressure! I can't take it! I can't take it! I can't stand to it!
You sure excuse me?
We're going drinking! We came, we saw, we kicked his ass!
Your move, creep.
Man, I will never forgive your ass for this shit. This is some fucked up repugnant shit.
Fuck it, dude. Let's go bold.